Hello, everybody. Welcome. Action. Sorry for the late start. My daughter ran off with my phone. I had an alarm set, and it ended up getting like buried, like in some sheets and blankets, and like the alarm was like off or something. I don't know. Near the foot of the bed, it didn't go off, and it was in a strange place. I had to look for it for like 10 minutes to find it. I might try to get a game in here with Kleenex here in a second. That was pretty fun yesterday. I think people seem to enjoy me playing with the X, the cleanest of X's. So we'll probably run that again. I can stay probably a little bit later, maybe tonight. We'll see, just because I stayed, I ended up getting more sleep than I thought I would. We'll see how that goes. I'm just, respond to this, strategy professor email real quickly. Only wait on Kleenex here. What's up, Scott? Kwai? Beto Man? Good to see y'all. Okay, sweet. Oh, me. Oh, now they have tabs to invite to club or nominate to club. Okay, that's interesting. Where's invite to game? Oh, I have to be in the game first, okay. Well, that makes it a lot easier now that you can right-click it. I think they should, like, do more with clubs. So I think that's, like, a cool social thing they could get involved more with. See if we can clown these kids again. Break out the old crusty on them. Who's another famous clown? Bozo. The grand prize game. I remember watching that a little bit when I was a kid. It was a bit before my time, but I saw some like replays of it. It was pretty good. Public chat rooms, yeah, that was fun. Hey, Woodwood. Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, certainly. After I finish the Vampire Coast, I'll revisit. Dwarves are kind of on my list. I'm looking at doing that. I think Steel Faith just did a bunch of changes to Dwarves. So, you know, I'll take a look at all of them. I don't know which one I'm gonna play next, but I will look at them. I'll probably play on Steel Faith because I like their changes. Their changes will probably include the changes that the base game made. We'll probably rebalance it and stuff like that too. But yeah, dwarves would be interesting. I know they just redid the dwarves. They redid the greenskins. Although I've already recently done a greenskins one with my Savage Orcs campaign again, and then also the Skarsnik Super Challenge campaign. If there are new mechanics for Skarsnik, that might be worth trying again at some point, but probably a couple of campaigns down the line. I mean, obviously vampire counts would be really cool too, but I think I've done vampire counts in the last 4 or 5 campaigns somewhere fairly recently, and vampire coasts are also, they're very different, but they're kind of vampires. I don't know, it might be worth revisiting the normal vampire counts. I'll have to see those mechanics.
You don't have the heart.
But, yeah. Dwarves would be interesting as well. I wish they had some of the old world factions that had a starting position in the new world somehow. Or that they would have like a vortex ending as well. Like, I would love if like the new world colonists or whatever, maybe there's a mod. Yeah, Empire would be fine. Maybe there's a mod or something where I could get the start position somewhere in the new world. Just so I face different kinds of enemies in like a different like early game situation. That'd be pretty fun. What's up, Kleenex?
How you doing?
Oh, you know. Ready for another glorious evening of League of Legends.
I believe.
Nice.
Hopefully it's been going better than the normals, or at least these games I hope are going better than the normals, because I got like 3 ADCs at one point. Had like Quinn mid, Vayne top, and me bot.
Everybody's ADCs are just so overpowered, man. They gotta play them in every position, you know?
Oh boy, I love this role.
I'll play against... Somebody was wanting me to play Thresh. I might play Thresh in a little bit. Play this with Kaisa, it's a bit more consistent, I think. Early on. Maximiliano asks, would I play 4X strategy games? I might. I mean, I was looking at Stellaris. It was a lot of fun. I actually recorded quite a few episodes in the Stellaris campaign, but I ended up not posting them just because it was taking me so long to get the hang of like how to do it quickly enough for someone to watch, that I ended up not posting it, although it was a lot of fun. When a new one of those gets released, I think I'll definitely do it, but, you know, a lot of those games, they, what is it called? We got Stellaris, and then, what is the, Europa? A lot of those are, like, 3 years old or something like that. So yeah, if they come up with a new one, I might try it out. It's not necessarily that it's not eye candy, it's that it doesn't have active combat in it. But, I mean, it could work. There are definitely channels that, you know, specialize in things like that, and they definitely get views. So, yeah, I've thought about it. I know that XCOM just released a new kind of expansion pack thing, which I'd be interested in maybe taking a look at, but it's time right now. I mean, maybe over winter break. I just don't have time for anything extra right now, really. Keeping up with Total War plus League, and then looking after my daughter during the day just takes so much time. Got to get her to that point where I can just throw her in front of some cartoons or something and let Daddy do his thing. Played. Huh. Check all that out. So you tapping into that Kaisa power here? Are we about to go 20-0 or what?
Oof. This is gonna be a warm-up Kaisa game. I'm still at being a Gen 1 trick at in norms, so.
There we go.
But I'm gonna try and pop off here.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I think I would like Europa. My thing is, like, once again, I'm just not sure the audience for games that are a bit older like that, like, it could definitely happen. You have to buy all of the DLC, too, to be relevant. So, like, a lot of those games are, you know, at least $100, even with all the sales and bundles and things like that. I think Stellaris was like $100 with all the DLC. That's not even including, obviously, like, stuff that's not relevant, or that, you know, like, specialty thing and stuff like that. It's just like the core DLCs that you have to have the gameplay mechanics that people would, you know, want to see at the current time. Hopefully they'll come out with a game before 18 years. I mean, there's 4 of those Europa things, right? This is Europa 4. I mean, what's their development cycle? It's probably 5 or 6 years. It's already 3 years through. Hey, what's up, Ryan? No, I've had ads pretty much the whole time. I just don't run them in the middle of the stream. Like, if you join, there's a certain percentage chance you could get an ad. But I don't run them in the middle of the stream.
Echoes from the deep.
Minions have spawned.
I mean, I probably should, just when I go on break, like when I go get a drink of water or something, or just like some food real quick, I probably should get in the habit of running an ad. It doesn't, like, the way it's supposed to work on YouTube is it doesn't show everybody an ad every time. It looks at, like, how long it's been since you've seen your last ad and some other stuff like that. Unless it's like a recording and they insert a specific ad at or not a specific ad, but like a specific ad break, then and it usually shows everybody.
I started D-ring this time. Hopefully, it'll give me better sustain.
Okay. Try it out. That does allow you to push more.
Also, it lets me, yeah. It actually scales better. Like on the Q too, which is surprising.
Yeah. Kaiser's got some goofy scalings.
First blood. Has been slain.
Is that a triple?
Enemy double kill.
Oh my lord. Hello? Great start. Jesus.
I'm really surprised Rakan didn't try to go on that. Oh, what?
I shouldn't have wasted heal. I should be okay. I don't know about you though.
Please don't jump the wall.
Hey!
Nice. Dude. Oh, okay. I'm not going back into that. I need mana.
The boys still have it, dude.
That's right.
I don't know what Jin was thinking, flashing point blank and then healing, but I'll take it.
Okay, thanks so much, Bard. Yeah, that was a good trade. Thanks so much, Bard. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just like to send out if, because I know sometimes, like, PayPal can get squirrely, or sometimes people switch credit cards, or, you know, accounts get maxed out or whatever, and so I just like to send out a little message anytime anyone, like, you know, their, whatever subscription gets suspended for lack of payment, or anyone that cancels. And just to see sort of why did you cancel, you know, like, is what I always like to ask people. Just, you know, am I not providing the kind of content that people want? Did people just need a little money around the holidays, or like, you know, what happened? So, just so I can try to improve. But yeah, thank you so much for resubbing there. And a lot of people, they just don't even notice. You know, if they change cards or something, they just forget about that. I'm sure people are subscribed to all kinds of things. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're still on the Discord. You know, I didn't take away anything, so you're still on the Discord. You still have access to all the stuff you've had. Who's there? Okay, it's Zen. It's a little scary.
Be more careful here.
I really need to try to keep eyes on this fire dragon, but oh, he's top. Okay.
I really can't push up here. Back up. Don't know if we win this. It's like super brutal.
Yeah.
I'm trying back.
Yeah, no problem, Bard. Yeah, I kept you in there. Usually I have like a pretty generous grace period where I keep people in there for a while. Payment stops just in case there is some kind of, you know, mishap.
Let's shove this in.
What's up, Dom?
An ally has been slain.
Huh.
An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage.
Cool. I guess I could stay more behind on items, but about to hit 6 though. Yeah, it's not 6 yet. What the? Are you kidding me? Dude literally walks to right here and then turns around and walks away. Okay. Oh. Okay. I just wanted to stop in for the scuttle real quick as the mid laner.
That was pretty brutal, not gonna lie.
Nah. I mean, I know he doesn't have ult, but I guess I shouldn't have done it. I thought that was the thing. That's why he's coming down.
Camille's coming.
Oh my god, canceled my auto. What the hell is going on there?
I think this game's a little over.
Like, we had 2 people that were waiting in the tri-bush this time. I mean, I know Vlad showed up, but like... What?
Yeah. We're the... just the top side. Every game we've played, the top side of the map is just so terrible at this video game. It's honestly incredible.
I mean, I'm gonna die if I don't try. He's probably gonna kill me anyways, but...
Oh, I'm on my way.
Dive me in the tower.
Oh my god.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I love preseason. Just a band of degenerates.
I just noticed we had a TF jungle. Okay. I thought it was TF mid lane. Okay, what other random stuff can we talk about here on the channel? Because not much going on this game.
This game's over. This dude's just sitting at our tier 2. It's great.
Maybe. I mean, I guess it's possible. We're only down 1 tower technically in a dragon, other than the 9 kills.
The small caveat to that.
Yeah.
This game's got me super excited. I love AD meta.
I've made a couple of good moves here, macro-wise. Maybe they'll all start tilting.
If this Jhin taught me anything, it's flash in and die. And then, oh, looks like I'm dead.
And win.
Cool. Yeah, then win. Just make sure your top side each get like 4 or 5 kills. Great.
What? How does his here still have ult in that? He's got mana. You can't push him like off me, bro, or what? He's waiting for the fancy insect. Zeke play.
Go, Fled. Oh, watch this. Oh! Unlucky. Let me help you.
An enemy has been slain.
No, it's still charming? Oh my god, dude.
An ally
Unlucky.
has been
I'm so
slain.
weak. 2 bars of health and they just pins me like.
Double kill.
So now I know that her ult's a dash and not a blink.
Yes. Even though
I
it
thought
says
it
it's
was-
like a blink, it's a dash. Did you get stunned by something while you were dashing?
Yeah, I wanted to position behind Rakan, so my character went through him, and I got
Oh.
charmed by his ult, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't kill him.
That's rough.
It's okay, you could say it was a terrible play.
No, it's fine.
I'll take it on the chin.
I was reading the chat. Hey, what's up, noisy boy? This is right. I'm playing with Kleenex, who's an old friend we played with last year. Then he took a break from League for a while and coming
I'm
back.
getting
so we're
coached
hitting-
back.
He's getting back into it. Yeah, what's up, Celguara? We're con creeping, huh? I'm gonna try to get more vision down. I've got some around Baron area. All this goofiness going on bot.
An ally has been slain.
Kinda wanna throw up the FF. just a little bit.
Well, I just know Jin has a metric play.
No!
Has been destroyed.
That sounds pretty rough, dedicated.
Shut down.
ADTF jungle also. I swear to God, sometimes I feel like this is like bronze. These games.
Pre-season, so it's pretty close.
But everyone on their team are playing normal champions.
Yeah, but they want to win. This is North America. You win the 50-50 or you don't. You get the good players or you don't. Don't worry, our Cled's on his way. Oh, get that Rakan, dude. Show him what's up.
I'm backing out.
Has been destroyed.
Shows that you could be 10 and 2 as a completely terrible Jhin. But who am I to say anything? Oh my god, that pulled me? Oh, unlucky. I tried ulting out of hers and it just pulled me back. Didn't feel too good. Yeah, she grabbed me by the leg and pulled me back into the game.
TF's gold card didn't even break the punch past the shield.
Oh my word.
Just heal Jen with that gold card.
You have been slain.
He's in.
Best Soraka game ever.
Alright, Jolty, that sounds good. It's the first game, Eric. I mean, it's literally the first game. We're just trying to get a win here. Is it okay if we play a couple of games, Jolty, and then I get that coaching in? So we can kind of get warmed up here. Like, we will be playing some other stuff. But... okay, cool. I mean, if you're looking for, like, super off-meta stuff, like, it's not that. I mean, it's still probably going to be, like, some Zyra, Nami, you know, things like that. When we get in there. But yeah, I mean, there might be a Rakan game, there might be a Nautilus game in there. It's not going to be all support Ashe.
This top laner seems pretty aggressive with that name.
Yeah.
Of course, he's a Pantheon player.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be?
Yeah. So he's probably gonna maybe win his lane, maybe go even a little bit, and then he's not gonna use his ult to roam, and then he's gonna complain.
Or he's gonna ult under their tower and int bot lane.
Yeah. It's helpful for
Are you gonna play
Turbine.
Pyke at all? Or do I ban him?
You can ban him if you want. Yeah.
You don't have
I'm trying
I
not
don't
to
really
make
like
this
his
Zed.
changes too much.
I don't want Zed to lose to Pyke mid, so gonna
That's right.
make sure I get rid of that.
What's up, Night Panther? Misfortune now. It's bad right now. They actively nerfed Misfortune. I think they nerfed her, like, Make It Rain. Which is, like, the whole reason you play her support, so you could push with it. But I'm pretty sure they nerfed the, Nah, I'm not going to support Misfortune. We'll try the Thresh game over here. It's fine.
what delightful we shall inflict.
No, not play Misfortune support, guys. Like, playing something goofy, like, can be fun if it actually wins, but a lot of the time, it just feeds, and then that's not as much fun. It's like, okay, well, it's done. You know, if you play something that's, like, absurdly out of the meta, like attack speed, TF jungle, it sounds like, oh, this will be fun, this will be different, but then when you're 0-8, it's like, alright, well, I'm kind of trapped in this game for a long time. and I just kind of ruined the game for everyone else. So, yay, you know? Okay, that's fine, Jolty. I mean, obviously, you know, you can integrate whatever, whichever advice you think is most useful. If you still like, you know, to max E on Soraka, that's okay. What's up, Lev? You know, you do you. If you win with it, you know, even if it's something I don't agree with or something that's a little unconventional, you know, ultimately, if you're winning, you're winning. So. We get to... Oh, it's not Nautilus. It's Tahm Kench. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's right. It might be Tahm Jungle or Nautilus Jungle. I think it's Nautilus. I think that Tahm would be a specific thing you'd pick into Thresh just to try to counter him, but... Oh, it is Tahm Jungle. Okay. Attack speed Tahm Jungle. Jesus, if we lose to this... It'll be a sad face. Hey, what's up, Sally? Wait, I thought y'all lived in completely different regions. Or did y'all travel to meet up somewhere? I thought Sally lived in the south, and I thought she lived on the west coast, Lev. Or did one of you move, or... Hey, thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. Thanks for the like. Yeah, anyone else that's enjoying the content, you know, be sure to leave a comment, subscribe, like, all that stuff. It does help out. Oh, I got you. Okay, cool. Sweet. It's good to hear. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's right, Aaron. What's up, Patrick? Why the sad face? You getting some troll games?
Alright, we're gonna show them how to truly play this lane.
The summoner's rift.
That's right.
I am the fate.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Mario Party 1's instant loss of friends.
So many flavors.
Alright, Aaron. Sounds good. League's getting less toxic? I don't know. It's fine. I mean, honestly, it just depends on how you're defining toxic. Like, I don't define, like,
Minions have spawned.
people doing dumb stuff, like just failing is toxic. Some people would call that, like, feeding or inting and toxicity, like the TF jungle. I think that guy probably saw some video somewhere where someone did it.
Night Blue.
Oh, Night Blue? Okay. You know.
Perfection.
Or his favorite streamer, Gross Score.
That's right. Yeah, he just saw some streamer do it and he decided he'd try it out. So I don't consider that toxic. Or just like, you know, a couple of some mild flame just to simmer. Every now and then I wouldn't really call it toxic. but I think it's fine. If you think of the probability you have 9 other people on your team, like, really good chance somebody's gonna get frustrated and say something sassy in a game. It's competitive with random teammates, you know. Oh, I was trying to chain my CC with his. Snuck that flash in there, though. I thought the snowball at max rank was at least a 1 second stun. I guess not. Oh my god, if I just hit that.
Is this guy smoking something, or is his jungler there?
Just like 2 plays.
Wait, these guys are literally mentally AFK. Oh my god. What is life? I'm ready to turn on this trust. Actually, I'm just ready to turn. I have heal.
Okay.
No.
Oh, the barrier though?
Oh,
Guardian?
oh.
Nice. Got him.
Hey, thanks for the red buff, boys.
She's up there. You want me to put all that in one part here? I think the problem is like the outlet. I mean, I can try it.
I just said this is a long cord, so you can plug it in there and run the cord over the desk, so that our toddler is not messing with your surf protector.
She needs to learn how electricity works. It's important for every girl to know that.
Oh, okay. I ordered gloves for Marie.
That's why I just have rubber-soled shoes, just so I can like boot her off. She's getting zapped by the socket. Wait, I don't think that's for my safety.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, Nova's asking. Okay.
Shove. You back if you need to.
I'll stay. I mean, we could maybe push one. They're clearing this out, so Janna's probably.
I'll back with you.
Okay. I can wait for a bit. I'll just play a little safer. Okay, he's top. Janna's top.
Yeah, no, but I just think we lose the next fight if we get a hook on anyone. I'm just gonna go buy my boots. Get my swiftness. It's gonna be better.
It's on.
Getting a Nikes.
Do miss like not being able to hook the inhibitors and towers to get back there faster. But that's probably warded. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I wish I could lantern him in while he's pulling his snowball. Probably be a little.
That'd be a little too strong.
I mean, he's pretty bad. Like, give him something, man. Come on. Give him some favorable.
Well, you can toss it as a projectile, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
think they backed or sitting at tower. Kench is mid. You wanna go roam up there?
I think it's probably gonna be done.
Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, they backed again.
Hey, what's up, Patrick? Yeah, just let me know what you have in mind.
You will learn what beauty truly is.
No!
Okay. Well, this guy who doesn't like bot is at least doing a pretty good job top. He's still down in CS after getting 4 kills, but at least he's got kills.
I got fight here.
Pretty scared.
Yeah. I'm almost 6-2.
I still got a little bit.
He might be down here.
Yeah. Totally forgot about that aspect. It's just like one of the main things with him.
Oh my god. They all had flash. That's
An ally
unlucky.
has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, that's my bad. I should have backed out. I forgot Kench can warp in like that. Hug the wall. Don't let Nautilus get the hook. Oh, you're wanting advice for your team or your teammate? You want me to review a VOD from your,
Why am I lagging?
I don't know what you call it, your semi-professional or your competitive league.
What?
Relax.
What is this lag? What the fuck? Hello?
It's Hortons, dude. They're trying to stress you out so you get some more coffee. I feel like we need to make a play on this dragon. I don't know. Like, we have a Nunu. We don't have any neutrals yet.
Rampage. An ally has been slain.
God, I'm taking it. I don't know how we got reversed where I ended up taking the dragon. I had him on the dragon first. Tables were turned. Okay, sure, it sounds good.
Unstoppable.
Oh my god. If I didn't have such huge delay, this would be pretty bearable.
Yeah, just let me know if you want to focus on like specific people or really look at specific situations or whatever. And yeah, I can help you with that. see if she has Storm Razor.
Probably. Got in the full.
Walk slow.
I might be able to snipe her here. I have my ult for next fight.
Hey, what's up, Jan?
Not's missing.
Enemy has been slain. An enemy
Cancels top side.
your team has destroyed a turret.
I heal. Keep going. Hey, thanks for the free kills, boys. Come again.
Right. I probably should have used some potions in there too. Didn't need to, you know. But,
Yeah, just style on them.
Oh god.
Oh, we could win this.
Oh, it's a fail.
Actually, not that bad. We'd probably kill her here.
The blaze.
What?
She just jumped on me and like ignited, and that's it.
Yeah, sure, dude. Go for the tanky support, not the AD with no mana. I love this game.
It's great. My favorite part, especially like midway through the season when I've got like 1,000 games or something, is like I'm still in these games. Like, this guy's the same rank I am. I don't know. I gotta figure something out this season. I think I know what I need to do. I just got to actually do it. One thing to say, focus up, watch the mini map, you know, that kind of stuff more, but only thing to do it. Use your skill shots. Hey, thanks, Aaron. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Yeah, don't forget to leave that like if y'all enjoy the content, as Aaron's saying. It does help out a lot. Helps other people
Also,
find
the
it. I mean, that's the
subscribe
main
button's
thing.
free.
Do what?
The subscribe button's free.
The
Don't forget to
subscribe
press
button is
that.
free, as QueenX says. Liking
It's not
is
like
also-
Twitch where you have to pay.
That's right. It is free. It does help.
And you get daily uploads.
That's right.
What a deal. It's a steal.
Kench up there, so I'm free to ward up his jungle here.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
It's never enough though, Lev. It's never enough. Y'all got some nice vineyards out there, right? In Washington, y'all and Sully gonna hit up some vineyards? I don't know this time of the season if that's a thing. Probably not. I imagine it's probably pretty cold up there, but... Oh, okay. That explains that.
See, we get crushed, and then we get like a 15-minute win, and it worked out.
That's right. I approve of that message. Hey, is it cool if I take like 20 or 30 to do this coaching session real quick and we hop back on it if you want?
Sure, bud.
Yeah, man. Get back
We
in a
need
clean
it.
house. What's your, how much LP you got right now?
I'm in promos. 1 loss, 1 win.
Oh, yeah. Get to that coveted platinum spot here soon. We'll get you there.
Ooh. That's some prestigious rankings. I like that.
That's right. That's right. All right, man. I'll catch you here in a minute.
All right.
Okay, I'm. Let me grab a drink real quick. I'll grab this coaching session of Jolties. We'll watch some Soraka action here. Let's see. Black screen that real quickly. Not that. There you go. Okay, I actually don't need a black screen anymore because now it shows up on my second monitor. Okay, good to know. Okay, so let me just grab a drink really quick. Wait, which one was it? I'm confused. There's so many of them floating around here. 2. It's enough to confuse me. All right. Grab that one more time. There we go. Okay, so let me grab a drink, and we'll be back here in just 1 second. We'll do some Soraka action. I'm pretty much just duoed with Kleenex right now. I wasn't planning on doing a viewers night thing. I mean, I guess we could do, if you guys wanted to do, if we have enough people, if people wanted to do like one normal game or something, I guess we could. If y'all want to do that. But give me 1 second. All right. Why does it feel so warm? Should not be warm milk. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm just losing my mind. It's fine. Okay. Mommy's little helper, I like that. No, Viewers Night didn't change days. Lev just randomly asked if we were doing that. It's probably because I'm duoing with somebody because I don't usually duo. So no, it hasn't changed days. People voted on a day change. Maybe after Thanksgiving we can look at that. I think Wednesday was what a lot of people said. We can see. What's going on, Sadie? Smelling a little milk?
Welcome to Summoner's
Alright.
Rift.
I'm getting in here. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing a little Soraka coaching action. So thank you very much to Jolty for the generous donation. I really appreciate it. I'm going to switch the vision over here. This is patch 822. After the end of Season 8, but before the preseason starts in Season 9. Yeah, and I've done a recent Soraka video with Jolty. I think within the last couple of weeks we did another one, so this will kind of be a follow-up here. If you would like a coaching session yourself, you can email me at thestrategyprofessor, all one word, at gmail.com. I'll have a link in the description. It's just $20 off stream or $25 on stream. Or if you want to become a supporting channel member via PayPal, then it's $5 off. So then it would just be $15 off stream or $20 on stream. Which I think is pretty good. Pretty good old deal. But yeah, no, there's other perks. You get access to our Discord. You get to play on Viewers Night. If I have a 30-minute dodge during streams during the week, and you have an updated PvE client, you can join that with me as we try out some new stuff while we wait. So it's just a cool, fun community. And you're also supporting education in the United States. This helps subsidize my adjunct teaching, which really doesn't pay much at all. So, always, my wife and I always appreciate any support we can get off the channel. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in here. Okay, so I like the aggression. You're pretty far ahead, obviously off of that trait there. I like that you switched back to Airy too. I think you were going Unsealed, which is a fun room. Last time we looked. And I really enjoy it on some champs, but I do think that Airy's just so, like, ridiculously strong on Soraka that you kind of have to run it. And if you just want to watch more coaching sessions, I forgot to mention that, but you don't necessarily want to commit the funds to it, then I'll have a playlist as well in the description. I think this will be like the 141st coaching session or whatever. And I have it all kind of organized by number, but then I have champion with a nice graphic so you can see what the champion is in the role. So if you're interested in learning more about Soraka, you can go through and find all the Soraka coaching sessions pretty easily if you want. Yeah, I agree, Jolty. You did get some harass. I still maintain that I think that the Q is probably better, better to max. The E is more consistent. You're like, you can't miss your E, but the Q is on a much lower cooldown. And Soraka just has so much disposable mana, typically early on. The Q costs like 40 or something. So really, she's gated most by the cooldowns. To me, like, the question becomes, with the harass, is like, how often are you landing the Qs? I think if you're landing at least 50% of your Qs, then the Q is a better investment. But that, like, that's why you'd see, like, challenger players when, like, E Soraka was real popular before they nerfed the enchanter items. Yeah, I flashed that a bit earlier. If you think you're going to have to flash, just go ahead and do it early. That's usually my sort of opinion on it. But, I mean, like I said, it can work, but the reasoning behind why people did Maxi in the first place is not necessarily because it was, like, in an ideal situation best, but because it was something they could actually land on challenger players. Like, a lot of challenger level players are going to dodge. They're going to dodge the key. But, like, I believe this is silver. A lot of silver players are not going to dodge the key, most likely. Oh, you were stunned? Okay, my bad. Did you step on a trap over here or something? Unless I see. Anyways, like I said, that's fine. If you, if you get a lot of, you feel like you're getting a lot of mileage out of the E, if you just like the consistency of it, really nice in team fights too. If you get enough points in E, you could potentially get it off twice in a fight. The problem is, like, fights are over so fast these days because people aren't playing tanks. I guess your team does have a Galio, so maybe the fights will extend a bit longer. Usually if something has much more than an 8-second cooldown, then it's not going off twice in a fight, though. If you can hold them in the E, though, and get the double damage, then that's really good. That's really dangerous. You did dodge the Q. That was really nice dodges, but... like, if he lands any of that with no sums, I'm pretty sure you're dead. Caitlyn drops a trap on top of the stun. So, I would say it's probably not worth the risk there just to get a little bit of extra harassment on Bran. Like, it worked out, but... it was, like, really low reward for super high risk. Program Nami's out. I didn't notice. Okay, we can have Toos donate. I don't know how much it is. I don't want to break his bank, but if it's like a reasonable price, he's willing to donate for that. Yeah, I mean, Spell Thief is fine if you're landing consistently a lot of grass. You feel like you're getting rewards fast enough. I maybe would have stuck around to throw some more Qs in there. Since they don't have that much CC when Ari dies. The AP early on, if you're throwing out a lot of harass, and that can work. You know, once again, you're not going to be able to leverage the AP that as much if you're relying on, like, you know, a 20-second cooldown for your harassment. I think, doesn't Equinox actually start sitting at like 24 seconds? It's like really long. Maybe it's not that long. The E. It does apply extra damage to your autos. It does make your heals a little bit stronger. Like, the meta is faster now than it was in the past, so having just the flat AP is probably more helpful now than it was maybe 6 months ago, for example. So, I mean, the main argument, I'm sure you heard this all over the place on the channel, is like the coin's going to give you the wards faster, and if the game goes a bit longer, you're going to end up getting way more money than you do off of Spell Thieves. So if it's like a 25 to 30 minute game, and having that extra, you know, 500 gold could be a really big deal. Especially on Soraka, who in many ways stacks multiplicatively, because she's a plus healing and shielding champ. Being able to get that third item is helpful. But, you know, if the game's pretty much decided somewhere between 20 to 15 minutes often, then maybe Spell Thieves is better because you get the raw AP power in the mid-game. Okay, that's good. I mean, Duck is right that the AP ratios aren't that great, but she has low cooldowns, so you gotta keep that in mind too. Like a 0.6 on her W, I think. It doesn't sound great, but if you can cast it every 2 seconds, then it definitely adds up. And the damage plus the extra healing that you get off of your Q is a pretty big deal. But I agree that AP doesn't scale quite as well on her as it does maybe some other champions, but nevertheless, I can see Spell Thief. So if you're getting down a lot of harass, it's going to make a meaningful change, disruption in the laning phase, right? It's going to make them take a bad back at some point and cost them, you know, a couple hundred gold early. And you can snowball off of that advantage. Yeah, they did miss everything on you. You're good at dodging those skill shots. And then Spell Thieves is worth it. If you think your team's just going to go even in the laning phase, basically, and if the game's going to last more than 25 minutes, then Coin's probably better. You do also get the wards earlier. Usually you get your wards around like 10 minutes or so with Coin. And that's really nice for controlling dragons. And Soraka doesn't ward quite as well as some of the other champs just because it's so vulnerable. Like, she's so vulnerable if she gets caught out. Versus something like a Rakan who can get away from almost anything. Or Janna. But wards are still nevertheless like pretty strong. Oh, stay in there, stay in there. I think if you hit him with a Q and got that slow, looks like your team's probably gonna get it anyways, but I mean Kayn was middle, so yeah. Ha! Nice. That was good. But yeah, I mean, you're definitely getting an appreciable advantage here, so certainly is an argument to be made for getting Spell Thieves here. Alright, what are you working? Ionian's okay. I mean, my thing with Ionian on Soraka is that, like, her core ability in the mid-game is her heal or W, and it's already on, like, a 2-second cooldown, so you don't get a ton of value out of Ionian that you would with a champion that has longer cooldowns. Like Rakan, or maybe even Janna. Their shield's on, like, a 10-second cooldown once you max it. I might pick, if you want to try to ward better, maybe mobility boots there, or a defensive boot's a good choice. I mean, pretty much, if they don't kill you in the mid-game, you're going to win the fight, because you're just going to heal everybody. So I might actually go for something like Mercury Treads here. Because you're most likely to take damage from either Ahri or Brand in a team fight. I don't know, there's an argument for getting Tabby for Kayn, but Kayn's pretty far behind. Huh. Yeah, that was sweet. Yikes. Wow, Infinity Edge Rush, first item? She's looking at the wrong guide. I don't think that's ever been a thing, even before the reworked items on Kai'Sa. Jesus. So she's basically paying... See, 70 AD is worth, like, maybe 2,400 gold. I think Infinity Edge is still 3,400, so she's paying 1,000 gold for that 10% passive. Yeah, especially 10% of your critical strike damage. You have no critical strike yet. Yikes. Paying 1,000 gold for double passes that don't do anything. Okay. Well, I mean, that's something to keep in mind, is you're basically a lot less strong than it appears. Pretty much. So they're actually stronger than you, I think. Now, Kai'Sa does, like, her abilities do a lot more than Caitlyn's abilities at this point in the game. But that's something to definitely notice, because it might feel like, you know, you're completely just destroying this lane, right? She's 6-1, you're massacring people. But basically, it's like she has 3 less kills. Maybe even worse than that. She's like gifting the enemy 1,000 gold.
Shut down.
So that can feel a little weird if you feel like, man, we should completely dominate, like that sequence earlier where Galio popped in and killed you, where she went in really hard and you were trying to help her. Like, under normal circumstances, a 6-1 Kai'Sa with a Storm Razor or something like that would absolutely murder that Caitlyn at that point. But because she's wasting 1,000 gold, that, you know, makes it a lot more of a dicey commitment. So you got to tab in every now and then, just kind of take stock of what your team's doing, what the enemy team's doing, and just sort of assess. Because remember, it's like, it's the items that change the power level, right? Not the gold. If someone gets the wrong items, that has a tremendous effect. Especially something that's that wrong. You know, that can have a tremendous effect on their overall power level. You know, if the Lee Sin on your team is like 10-0 and rushes Death Cap or something with its gold, you're gonna have some issues. She's going Storm Razor's second item after Infinity Edge, so she's still not gonna have, like, the double crit still not gonna matter. Okay, that sounds fine too. I could, you know, just, like I said, probably just give me the weekend and I can look over and see sort of what else. It'd be nice to have a skin. I'll see if there are any supports that I play that are, I don't really have a lot of skins for. Still not entirely sure about this Fiend's Rush. So I feel like your health really need the health regen. Although they don't have a ton of CC, but like the kills can still be really good. Against like a Brand Stun or an Ori Charm or something like that, and then you would have some more health regen.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I think I've got Star Guardian Soraka. Hey Darian, this is Silver, it's a coaching session. That's fine, I can find something that's 1350.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I think I've got Moo Cow Alley. In fact, I know I do. I mean, you do get a little bit of extra mileage out of Frost Eye in terms of Athene. Maybe even just like Redemption plus Ardent would be alright here. I don't know. Seeing what this Kate got though, Ardent probably not a good choice here, but Redemption's probably pretty legit. Coaching the Soraka in this game, yeah. Just talking about Kate's item or Kai'Sa's itemization, because that can affect like whether or not Kai'Sa or whether or not Soraka should be committing to these fights, or whether she should be building items that help Kai'Sa. So if your AD carries, you know, on point, building the right items, and is very strong, you know, Ardent Sensor's pretty common on Soraka. But if your AD carry is just doing turkey, then maybe just going for team fight stuff like Redemption Locket or Redemption Mechanical, something like that might be better. Catch these hands, brother. Pretty nice redemption there. That's pretty good positioning too back here. Range could be an issue with Soraka. She's only got I think 400 or 450 range on that W.
Shut down.
Yeah, Locket does get a lot of value here because they do have, like, against Brand, anytime Locket's going to be pretty good, so go in just like a classic Redemption Locket. The problem is, like, Soraka scales so well with plus healing and shielding that Locket not having any of that is kind of rough, but it is a very good combo with Redemption because, you know, obviously the Locket shield can hold people up long enough for Redemption to hit, which is nice. And then the plus healing and shielding off of Locket does affect Redemption shield too. So yeah, I might go like Redemption, Mikhail's Locket, something like that. I mean, Athene's is cool and everything, but you're probably not putting out that much damage. I mean, if you're throwing down like Qs and stuff consistently in fights, then maybe Athene's can get a bit more value out of it, but I don't know, it's okay. But as we discussed earlier, like her AP ratios are all right on her, but they're not like insane. And like plus healing and shielding is so strong on her. I don't know. I'd have to run the math. Maybe, maybe Athene's is better than I think, but you have to really be throwing down a lot of Qs. Like, y'all don't need to be doing that. There's no way. Baron's taking like 0 damage. There's a fight going on definitely, yeah, just get off that. Yeah, I wouldn't have even gone along with that. I would have just said no, just ping it back, and if he wants to die, that's fine. Whoa, okay. I would say you're like 100% there. I wouldn't do something. Yeah, Ardent's good. I mean, that's really common to do Ardent. The problem is, like, this build. I mean, she does have a really nice score at this point, and she is starting to get crit finally. Redemption Lock, I think, is good call. Nice, good job, Darian. That's great, buddy. Getting rocky with Pain, even though his KDA's not good, he's still just like evaporating y'all right now. So I think like some kind of defensive boot would have probably been good. I feel like you just have to do that as Soraka, just because you don't have a lot of mobility and like people come for you. Like you have a bullseye on your head, and you have to get so close to the action. You know, with that 400 range heal versus something like a Janna shield's like 800 range, a Nami waves like 725. You can play so far back with those champions. But like with Soraka, you gotta be a bit closer. So you're just gonna get hit by incidental stuff, even if you're trying to position well a lot of times. You might get hit with a brand bounce or like part of an Ahri Foxfire or something. I mean, that's just a testament to how ridiculous Kaisa is. This guy's going, like, almost literally the worst item you can find on her first. With Infinity Edge, he's, like, wasting 1,000 gold and can still take over just off of his base damage, pretty much. I mean, like, just buying 2 VF swords would have been more efficient. Double entendre. How do you spell that? Almost 420. I think Roach ended Plat 1 or Plat 2. He was Diamond 5 for a while there, earlier on. He went on a little break too, from what I remember. Kind of in the middle of the season. Oh. And he waited out that barrier. Okay, that was good. Good to get out of there.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Lock it.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Darius is just kind of losing his mind. He's really far ahead. Yeah, try to rein your team in if you can. I mean, I know this is a thing where people think, like, the game is over. And a lot of times you still win, even if someone kind of ends like that, but try as best you can to try to get them to rank, like, hey guys, let's focus up, let's close this game out. I mean, people might blame you for saying something like that. They might, you know, blow you off, but just try. No, ping it back. No, don't. Even though it's gonna get bad. Isa is cleaning everyone up. Maybe she just kills everybody. The problem is they're getting a lot of shutdown gold here. Hey, what's up, Grey Graves? Yeah, we're doing a coaching session. I think we're probably nearing the end. I don't want to pull up the bar, you know, no spoilers, that type of thing, but we'll get back to another ranked game here in just a second. What do we got? Okay. Yeah, just sticking with these items and getting just control words and stuff is fine. Baron's up in 40 seconds. I'll probably start positioning around Baron. Like, the issue is now, if y'all would have focused up, you probably could have had this tower and bottom inhibitor down. Don't fight, Kai'Sa's not here. But now they're, I can't see, I don't see the ball on their inhibitor, but either way, you don't have as much map pressure as you could. Yeah, obviously, this is always a thing that I mention in most coaching sessions. It's like, you can't control the other people, like, fully, but if you just make suggestions, like, suggestions can be very powerful. Even something like, hey, let's focus up. Now he's...
Unstoppable.
Just say, hey, let's focus up. Or like, don't fight, Kai'Sa's getting red. Even though your team's up 20 kills, you have an inhibitor and like, you're trying to prep for Baron.
Shut down.
Hashtag gotta have that red buff. She didn't even get red buff, what? What? She's just randomly farming this jungle? I thought she went over there to at least get red buff. Yeah, now he's in their base. Try to get him out of there. Like, if he's not going to get out, maybe see if your team can... I mean, he does get a couple of kills there. Maybe see if your team can play around Baron or something. Attack. Okay. I mean, I guess y'all just win off the power of Darius being really fed, or Kai'Sa being really fed, and them just like walking into him. But yeah, so I don't know, that game was definitely devolving into a problem with Soraka, and that's kind of like an issue with Soraka in general in this meta, is like if everyone's just kind of running around, it's just clown fiesta the whole time, you can get picked off a lot, kind of like what happened with Kayn there. Even though Kayn was pretty far behind that game, he still has enough, you know, to kill an isolated Soraka. So, you know, try to shot call, try to get your team ready, just like ping Baron, say, hey, Baron's up in 30 seconds, help me ward. So just like ping Baron a lot, type help me ward, ping your wards, ping the assist button over there, you know, just get them rounded up over there. Like how this should have gone down ideally was, you know, once you guys got this inhibitor, you reset, got the tier 2 tower, tried to make a play, grouped up as 5 for the second inhibitor, and then after you get that, or at least apply some more pressure by getting one tower down, then you could rotate up here, you know, maybe 45, 30 seconds before Baron shows up. and you know, just get vision control secured and either grab Baron or let Galio or Darius start a fight. So, I mean, once again, you know, if Darius is just going to run it down middle, you can't do anything about that. But I think you can at least ping and like try to get them rounded up a little bit. But overall, good game. You know, we talked about the itemization a little bit more. I think if they have a strong AoE champ like Brand, that getting Locket in there somewhere with Redemption is probably a good thing. Ardent Sensor can be good. You know, no, I took away Sadie's little place where she likes to lay. Okay, let me. You want to get on the chair, Sadie? Is that what it is? Okay. I think that's something to consider, so. And the rest of it, I think, was pretty good. There were a couple of times where I think maybe you could have stuck around in the fight a little bit more, where you kind of left, but you were low a couple of times. And you didn't have any like health regen for a while there, because Athenes doesn't have any health regen on it. And you didn't get a water dragon this time like you did last game. So, overall, I think that's pretty strong. I'm still, you know, you can keep the E if you want. I'm still on the you should be using Q if you can hit like 50% of them. But anyways, that's going to be it for this coaching session. Overall, pretty good job. Just work on those things we talked about. Anyone else out there, once again, who would like a coaching session, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can talk about it and set that up. If you want to see more coaching sessions, I'll have a link in the description, a playlist. You can go through and watch those. If you want to join the stream sometime, it's a great time, really fun, chill, awesome community. It starts around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time most nights. And we have lots of other content on the channel, too. We have a lot of guides, and we're going to try to start adding a lot more of those in. I know I haven't done a lot of guides in the last few months or so, but I'm going to try to get back on that train, add some more guides. I still do tier lists for every patch. I have playlists for all kinds of individual champions, so if you want to watch all Soraka or watch all, you know, Zyra or Janna or whatever, I'll have playlists for that on there. So just tons and tons of content. I usually release 2 or 3 videos a day, so I'm always trying to bring you some fresh, new stuff to enjoy. So that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Queen X, right now, Viewers Night is on Sunday. We might switch that over to Wednesday eventually. We had to switch off of Tuesday because I was out of town for like 2 or 3 months. Off and on. Every Tuesday I was out of town. I actually traveled 5 hours down a couple of states to go teach Tuesday through Thursday, and then I came back on late Thursday night. Does it say when this is starting? New champ revealed on the 19th. When is that? It's Monday. Yeah, my guess is that if they were doing a patch next week, they would probably wait for the champ reveal until after the patch. They don't have an exact date on this, I think, but I think the preseason is probably the week after Thanksgiving, would be my guess. Just a little awkward. Hey, Roach, we could, like, flex, since we have 3 of us, if you want to, Or unless you're trying to stream snipe us.
I'm down for whatever, honestly.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to do a viewer game or something before we
Maybe, I don't know.
took a break.
Lev was the one that was pushing that, but I haven't seen her chat for the last little bit, so we'll see. We'll have the full-on viewers night.
Have you guys been doing like custom games or
On
just...
Sunday. Yeah, that's what people. I guess maybe about a month ago or something. People wanted to start doing 5-on-5 customs, so that's what we've been doing lately. So we can get more people in.
That's a throwback for me. I remember back in season 2 when I was still a little silver pleb. There was a Reddit post on the League subreddit about diamonds and plats inviting like silvers, golds, and plats to just come in and do custom games versus them. I was just learning so much.
Nice.
'Cause I was like a jungle player, and then like I got filled to AD, and then they're like, "Oh, you could play AD to a plat level," when I was still
Nice.
silver. So I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's awesome.
If I had the capacity to teach people like that, oof. That was like the coolest time for League for me. Because there was still like the chat rooms that you could join.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that with the like random.
It was
chat
cool.
rooms you
People
get into.
had like their communities and stuff in game. There was like 200 people at all times in there, just talking and teaching each other.
Yeah, I wish they had more in-game support for stuff like that.
Well, they had it. They just took it out for some reason.
Yeah. I agree with that. Oh, they trolling. Look at that Teemo jungle over there. You want to come over here, Sadie? What's your game? Sadie? Acting like you want to jump. Grey says the moment you start caring about the game is the moment you climb to Challenger. I don't think so. Those Challenger people are usually pretty hardcore.
There's very few people in Challenger that don't have the mentality that every game they need to win. Like
Exactly.
those guys are super in love. It's like being like a mythic raider in World of Warcraft. You gotta love this game.
Yeah, you gotta get in the zone. And they are committed to get to Challenger. You don't just accidentally get to Challenger.
I'm pretty sure like the reason why the higher elo you get, the more toxic it usually is just because of how much people want to win. Like regardless of skill. I gotta say, Diamond 5 is easily the most toxic elo just because of how much people are trying to win.
Ow.
But they just can't break that barrier.
Yeah, the D5 barrier is strong. I think a big part of it is, I mean, and getting into, I feel like Plat 1 and Plat 2 gets noticeably a lot harder. I don't feel like it's because people are necessarily a lot better at Platinum 1 than they are at, say, like Platinum 3. A little bit, obviously, but I think a lot of it is, yeah, people getting frustrated because they can't break the diamond barrier, or D5 people frustrated they can't get out. And a lot of it's they start trying stuff they don't know how to play. And they, you know, they'll just think, okay, I'm D5, there's no way I'm going to Masters. So I'm going to try out this other stuff. Or I've played, a lot of times you have a ton of games too. Like the platinum people and low diamond people usually have a ton of games. So, you know, you'll have somebody with like 1,500 games and they played like, you know, 700 Trendemir games or something. And they're like, well, this isn't working anymore, so I got to switch it up and do something totally different. And then they think just because, you know, they got to diamond by playing Trendemir that all of a sudden they can just play Yasuo middle and that they're still a Diamond 5 player. It's like, no, you're a Diamond 5 player at what you played to get there, not the other stuff. Hey, what's up,
most of it, I think, like the Plat 1, or the Plat 2 to Plat 1 barrier is mostly people just getting nervous. It's like the exact same thing that people used to get when they're still new to the game. They get nerves playing their promos or playing their placements, but it's like on a higher skill stealing level.
I agree. Try out the old Janna again. I haven't tried her in a while.
Good old enchanter.
That's right. Nice scaling. Darian asked, what was my peak elo? This season it was like Platinum 1, 50 LP, all time. I was D5, 100 LP. That was back in Season 6. And last season, I think we got to Platinum 1 like 3 or 4 different times over the season. I was in promos for D5 like in September of last year and we lost it, so. I'm pretty much always hovering, a lot of the time, sort of hovering around that, you know, mid-plat to high plat, usually with an occasional spike into D5. By occasional, I mean once. A spike into D5. But I've gotten to Platinum 1 almost every season since Season 3. It's like, it's such an unbelievably, like, hard barrier, at least for me, to get through that. Like, once you get to, like, Platinum 1, like, somewhere between 30 to 50 LP, the system just breaks or something, I don't know. Just like, that's where all the chimps break out of the zoo. It's what it feels like anyways. Yeah, I think it was like Season 5 maybe. I had some extensive exams and stuff going on in my PhD program, and I don't think I played a ton. I think the highest I got that season was low plat, and I think I ended up even in gold that season. That was when I played World of Warcraft for a lot of that season. And some other stuff too. But other than that, I've usually around Platinum 1 or so. Chris asks, when do you get your end of the season rewards? I assume it's probably with the next patch, which I think is probably coming after Thanksgiving is my estimation. Usually it takes them a little bit to process that stuff.
I'll never understand, though, why they always wait so long for the new season to start.
Yeah, it seems rough. I think, well, they do a lot of systematic changes, and so I think they want to make sure that it's, try to spell these out here.
I feel like they should try and get it out as fast as possible, just so you get the bugs and all the super overpowered stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what they try to do in the preseason. It's like when they change all that stuff, they want to like be able to balance it without it affecting people's new season rank, and particularly without it affecting pro play as much. So maybe they just try to sync it up with pro play and just say, hey, there's also a lot of like rioters that probably go on vacation or leave and things like that for Thanksgiving and holiday break and stuff like that. January 24th seems like a long time. I wish it was like the first couple of weeks of January. You know, like January 10th or something seems a bit better. I could have sworn there was one season where just like they ended ranked like November 8th and then they had the new season started like the first week of December or something like that.
pretty sure that was season 5.
Maybe it was season 5. There was one season where they tried it out, and I guess they weren't happy with it.
I don't know if it's season 5 or season 6, because I remember there was like this quick ruin change to like Warlords,
Yeah.
where it was like completely broken on Yasuo and any crit champion. And then they just shipped that off to LCS. That was a great time to watch and be a League player. Yasuo crits you like 5 times, goes full health, never dies.
Yeah. Someone asked, is ranked over? It's not. I'm actually, tonight, I'll do that video if I have a little bit of extra time. I know that Sammy was sponsoring that. Just to explain the preseason and what's going on and how ranked works.
With ease.
3.
But no, ranked keeps going, and it does affect where you get placed next season. The only thing that's different is, you know, the rewards. Like, you're not playing for Season 8 rewards anymore. But yeah, you're still getting ranked. Like, we're playing ranked right now. You're still getting matched against people that, in theory, are of similar skill to you. At least according to their MMR.
This is probably like the best time to play ranked if you're super anxious about it for the next season.
Yeah, you get some practice in.
Upon the wind.
So yeah, I mean, ranked still happens. It's not like it just evaporates. Like, I think the preseason is really a misnomer. I think it confuses a lot of people because they like think that the rank doesn't matter or that it doesn't count. But it does.
I'm pretty sure it's just the newer League generation of like players, or just like the new players. I mean,
yeah, who don't understand how that works, but I just think that's I don't know. I don't know what they would call it instead of preseason, but keep calling it Season 8. Just say the rewards just end on this date, but Season 8 continues.
I think it's alright to call it preseason still. Just
I think they should at least articulate.
they need a better way. They need a better way to say that the season's ending. You cannot get your rewards anymore after. Like they
Yeah.
just make it big, bold on the front page. You cannot get season rewards now.
But ranked still counts.
Yeah, pretty much.
As you wish.
Plus, on the bright side, a majority of the players that want to just keep their MMR on a higher elo won't be queuing that much and
Yeah.
playing other stuff, so you won't need to worry too much.
Yeah. And that's another sort of problem is like people just don't get as hyped about playing during I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get shield. It's just such a huge benefit. They don't get as hyped about playing in December because it's preseason. That's when they want to be selling a lot of, you know, like RP cards and getting people to gift each other skins and all this. So they're like really missing out on the kind of the holiday season by like choosing the holiday season to be their downtime.
I swear, we've done nothing this lane, and they're lower on health and mana. They're just like spamming everything. And I have a CS lead somehow. We can turn, we can turn.
There's another person in the river, I think.
No, no, no. Oh, yes. Thank you for stopping for that, dude.
Yeah, he had to stop and hit the bush. If he didn't do that, I think he could have just walked.
Yeah, he could have lived. I love this game.
So the reason for that, Darian in chat asks, why does Riot keep MMR such a secret? Because they don't want to invalidate LP. which is what they introduced a while ago. Basically, it's a feel. It tries to make the game seem more meaningful for people that just kind of tread water and stay about in their same elo range. That's it, and that's most people. You know, most people have like maybe a 3 bracket range where they'll stay between Silver 5 and Silver 3 all season, or Platinum 5 and Platinum 3 all season, right?
On the wind.
And if you're just going up and down a couple of 4-digit numbers over and over again for thousands of games, potentially, or something like that, then it can just feel like it's just not as much like drama, you know. So they decided to add in these like promotion and demotion series where you're like, okay, if I get this promotion though, you know, like that's a big deal. Like it just makes it seem more monumental when you're playing a promotion series, even though in reality it doesn't matter. Like most people still aren't going places. It just adds a bit more drama. Am I gonna get promoted? Am I gonna get demoted? So to that extent, for a lot of people, I think it's a good system. Needs some more people that need some more external motivation, but it is confusing for people that are wondering why they're like Platinum 5 getting placed in games with like Gold 5s. You know?
It might have been the 30-game loss streak.
It might have been that.
We're not talking about that, dude. I'm still Plat 5.
That's right. I think the fact that it's not like the formula isn't explained very well and it's not linear. So like if you go on a loss streak, that hurts your MMR a lot more than, you know, like losing 1 game, winning a game, losing 2 games, winning 2 games. You know, just incrementally going down, you don't lose as much. But if you go on a streak, it starts getting a lot worse. Janna's actually feeling pretty good this game. I haven't played her in a while. I'm just used to playing her when she was stronger, but at the same time, like, she has a high win rate. I mean, she's like 52%. Historically, she's best in tank metas.
I think she's still really valuable because she has so much disengage in assassin metas.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a good Janna in an assassin meta is just gonna make or break. Well, it's gonna break a lot of games because assassins hate her.
Yeah. She's pretty good at like versus engage champs too.
That's 4, baby.
So she'll outscale something like an Alistar if he doesn't start killing her immediately.
Oh, that snare.
They have nerfed a lot of early kind of poke champions that are really good against her.
Upon the wind.
So things like Nami been nerfed a little bit.
Good turn. You get an auto on her Stroided. Ooh. Look at that, dude. Prophetic.
Nice, I like it.
With ease.
That's the confidence you need as a bot lane duo.
That's right.
The trust.
Gotta go for it.
You want some?
Oh, Jay.
Sure, dude. Yeah, just make sure you fight us without your support.
Swiftly.
They keep seeing us in this warded bush and trying to stop us.
Kozik's gonna come now. He's gonna die. He's gonna be mad.
An ally has been slain.
Breathlessly.
Maybe I think maybe I should have gone. I don't know. I'm trying it out, Crow. I think that maybe Coin would be better against double ranged. Probably. If I could just auto attack, we have 5 of our team's 6 kills. If I could just auto attack a little bit more, maybe it's worth. But maybe against double range, not. It's
I
gonna
have
be a
Stormrazor, so I
Okay.
could probably 2v3 at this point. I don't have heal though.
Okay. Teemo's got their kills and he's going some ridiculous build.
He's getting
As you wish.
what's it?
Frozen Mallet.
Frozen Mallet, yeah.
His
And then
Teemos
he's
are-
gonna go on attack speed. What's end or something.
The
Kha'Zix is down here.
I inspire action.
Oh, never mind. Oh.
Good.
breathlessly.
I have alt here. Wow, she tickles. Jesus. Wait, she's going GLP. Or
Yeah.
what?
That's what that is.
Upon the wind.
That would
Right,
be
I think
man.
you messed up her elo.
In harmony.
They did recently buff Janna back some. I think it was with her W. God, that's funny.
Oh.
Ally has been slain.
Can't say I'm surprised about her jungle on top.
For tranquility. With ease.
Can you auto? Hey, we'll take that, boys.
I'll take it.
He really wants to go next when I'm 7-0? That's cute.
I mean, Teemo's like wasting all of his gold on this item that's gonna do nothing against this. When we get a hold of him.
I only have 900 range on this Teemo. It's okay, he's gonna kill me.
It's a wits and jacks too. Like, this legit does not feel like platinum or even gold.
It might be because my MMR is finally like catching up to gold. I don't know. Because it says like I'm gonna decay out of gold if I keep playing poorly, so. This is Plat 3, which is surprising. Good night. Wow. Wow.
Nice. People wondering in chat, why do I put the shield on him when he's ulting? It's because it gives him a lot of extra AD.
An enemy has been slain.
And with my multiplier on my ult, it just is crazy.
Yeah. It's helping him hit like a truck. It's basically giving him a free extra BF sword.
Upon the wind.
I've missed playing Janna. It does feel like she might be viable. Maybe I've just been too hard on her.
We don't need the back. I have heal too.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
These guys would just like stop feeding a little bit, you know, just like chill. I think that's one thing that hurts a lot of people too, is like they just don't know how to chill. They have no chill. It's like, if you're having a bad game, that's okay. Just like stop feeding and just let
Press tab and see if your laners are doing well.
exactly. And just let them do their thing. Just get out of the way.
You have an 8-0 Jin, 156 CS at 16 minutes. Your idea in your head is let this guy carry, protect him.
Yeah. What it should be. But a lot of people just think, oh, I'm personally having a bad game. I don't want to play this anymore. Or like this other kid's feeding. It's like their bot lane's feeding. Their bot lane's 0-6. That's worse than anything we have on our team.
And Caitlyn does not scale that well. Let's go kill Timo.
As you wish.
Get him, Jax!
Oh my
god. What a troll, dude. No way.
I should have just used my ult. I thought Jen was gonna do damage.
I gotta go back mid too.
Jax
Oh
was
my.
gonna do damage. Oh, that was my bad.
Yeah.
I should have just ignited and ulted just to make sure that Wit's End just does like super damage.
You will learn what beauty truly is.
Hey, what's up, friend from China? I can't read that, unfortunately, but if you have something that you'd like for me to call you, just let me know. Yesterday we had a Chinese viewer. He had me call
On the
him
wind.
Levin, or Livin, I think. We're glad to have you aboard.
As you wish.
I wish I could read Chinese. It's hard as hell. Compared to, well, for me, it's just so different from English. I had a class on comparative rhetoric, from like comparing like how China, like some of their phrasing and meaning that they have in their language versus like how English functions. It was pretty cool. Don't remember a ton out of it, but I remember it being a cool class. Remember some.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hey, all I'm saying is that this CS per minute's pretty
Oh,
good.
cool, Sean. That's one thing that I really like about YouTube is you get to meet a lot of kind of the international community and hang out, bringing people together. Okay, I'll grab this one. God, I have Miss Soraka's move speed. She's so fast. I'm like 503 move speed right now.
Wait. Oh, no, I'm so sad. Come on. Don't say go next when I'm this strong, man.
Just quit feeding and just give us a game here. You know what I mean? We're finally relevant again. Damn it. I maybe could have gotten away from that, but... Let's get Ninja Tabby, too.
Run away!
Maybe Maximiliano, we'll see. Hey, Brennan. I'm not sure what you mean, man. You might want to clarify.
With ease.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Tiny went ahead and clarified.
Upon the wind.
Put a hammer to the back of the skull.
That's right.
Good night.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Now, I know she's 1-7, but can we force her? Oh! Deleted.
whoa, okay.
That's aggressive, dude.
Spicy.
Hey, I'll take this, dude.
Oh, crap, well. It's a- I like
Just
that
being a
constant,
terror
like,
to them.
800 move speed.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Alright. QSS it is. I'm pissed.
An
Oh.
ally has been slain.
I actually didn't think she was strong enough to kill me with a Q, but
As you wish.
rip. Actually, we don't need QSS. Not yet.
I mean, I'll get a Mikhail's probably. It's gonna be a little bit though.
Upon the
Yes.
wind.
How much stacks does Kindred have?
Uh, 30. No, that's charge 5.
Breathlessly.
Just 5.
How much percentage is that? Like 7%? We could probably do Baron. Let's just max health. Come on, boy. I'm like 30 seconds away.
With ease.
This is definitely warded in this whole area. Kha'Zix is around too.
There's Kha'Zix. Alright, I'm coming up. Nice, Aporva. That feels good. Yeah, something in here is probably worded.
Swiftly.
Yeah, he was like creeping around over there.
Huh.
Ooh. I really want to start playing more aggressive here, but we're just taking our time.
As you
I want this Echo to scale to one-shot me. We're not grouping.
Me so fast.
These guys are just too busy trolling.
Should've gone over there, I guess. I didn't see. I thought I had time to get away if they collapsed. Echo's got like a 1300 range engage or something off of his double jump.
Oh my god.
ease.
Now I'll be there. I'll wait 10 seconds.
Oh, when he steals it.
That's rough. No, we killed him though. We can maybe do Baron if there's a side.
Oh.
My God, what? I hate that champion.
Yeah, I thought Kindred was gonna stick by. You guys probably win this. That's fine. 4 for 3. 4 for 3. Not bad. And if we get tower with Ziggs, we could probably get tower.
Damn it. Focuses me so hard. He did 1700 damage.
Oh.
Shut down. Shut down. Ace. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I don't know if I'm getting CC'd enough to warrant the QSS. I feel like I'm playing pretty safe.
Yeah. If I can just not die, I can peel.
Well, it's just hard. They have so much burst on their team.
Upon the wind.
I should be playing. I should be playing much further back. I'm just getting too close. Really, Echo's like the only person that's bursting me out. I just gotta find where he is and not be close to him.
I'm kind of disrespecting him by not getting any MR, but I'm
Whatever.
12-2 and he's 10-4. Play more cocky. Did we get
He's in
Timo?
blue.
Gone.
Breathlessly.
The Echo's back around middle. Actually, Lord.
Oh, this is like the Victor build, right? On Lux.
Oh, he's right here. He just walked over that wall.
Alright, I'll take that. This is supposed to be so annoying for them. We have like global ultimates pretty much. They're just getting smoked.
Teemo's up top, but we're double splitting or taxes down the bottom.
We should be forcing.
Okay.
I hit him.
An enemy has been slain.
No! That hit me.
We're coming down here with Jack.
Your team has destroyed an
Oh, now he's in with Teemo. Okay, your little frozen malice not doing that much.
Oh my god. Oh no. I hate the reload mechanic sometimes, man. It just makes you stop moving.
You're like, attack, attack, attack.
Yeah, like you right click and you know you're gonna get the auto, but it doesn't reload fast enough. Oh, whoop. I need to do that.
All good.
Upon the wind.
Yeah, Janna's feeling pretty gangster this game. If I just, you know, probably should have only
In
died like
harmony.
maybe once if I was on cloud.
Ooh! Eat 4, boy.
Teemo's bottom.
Breath.
Can we? Actually, no, we don't have Kindred. Never mind.
I mean, we could see if they show. If they show, we just leave. But
Yeah, just Echo is gonna be a problem, and he can one-shot you right now. We just play safe here.
that's fine. Just push. That's cool.
Who wants a piece of the jam?
I started noticing a lot more is whenever Jin's ult now, it's just people start running straight at him. Don't give him the opportunity to ult anymore.
Or they just bard ult you. I will go ahead and just.
Hey, now you're just giving me PTSD from last night. Oh, this is so terrible. are enchanters like really good right now, or like they're average?
Yeah, they're not really that great. I mean, statistically they are. The common wisdom is that, I guess I'll just buy that. The common wisdom is that, like, hard engage champs are best right now, but just because no one's playing tank engage in any other role. But, Janna's doing pretty well. I mean, enchanters almost always have the highest win percentage because they're the easiest to play. You just play so safe, so far back. So I think Sona's got 53 or 54%. So is Janna. A big part of that is like you can autofill and perform pretty decently as Janna or Sona, but if you autofill or not,
Oh, he was waiting for me. Unlucky. Wow, 1,000 damage Q. Oh no, that was autos. 350 Q. 400 ignite, jeez.
And games are shorter too, so enchanters are usually best if they get like 2 or 3 items. They scale so hard. But, you know, Alistar's good off 0 items. He just combos and presses ult.
I feel like if you play enchanters right now, you have to have either an aggressive duo partner or an aggressive ADC pick.
You definitely have someone, you have to have someone else who's confident on your team.
Because if no one abuses the shields, the heals, and just understands like how to play around that, it's gonna be a bad time. We should be all.
It's best with tanks too in general, because you know that your shield, your 300 shield is gonna be better on somebody that has like 200 armor versus somebody that has 50 armor.
Kindred's dead again. Oh, jumps out of the heal, but
Breathless.
The
Zeke's with the Kobe.
That's right. Here.
Kindred's good old life of int to win. The 111 jungler. That's what I like seeing, dude. It's like NASA's top lane. Except this is even more worthless.
That's right.
Oh, he doesn't have ult. Hey, you wanna fight, friend? Let's fight. Oh my god. Easy win.
Feel your hands.
If this game taught anyone something, is that no matter how hard your jungle ints on an off-meta pick, it doesn't matter. You still play the game out.
That's right.
Even if your mid wants to FF and he's doing completely fine. He went, what? He went 10-2 and he was calling FF. That is crazy.
Kids just have like no mental fortitude. It's like if anything at all like is challenging, they're out. They're done.
Mental boom goes nuts. Mom, give me more chocolate milk. I don't know.
That's right. Oh, these kids are inting in my games, Mom. You gotta be a real man and get your own chocolate milk like me.
Whenever I see that, I always think of the South Park episode with the World of Warcraft, and they're just sitting in the chair, and the mom's just taking care of them.
Yeah, with the bedpan. Mom, bedpan! Oh, jeez. That's what actually, like, I think that got a lot of people to start World of Warcraft. I know my friend at the time was, you know, like, his brother showed him that video, and then he went and checked it out, and then he got me to check it out. And then he quit playing at some point. But I kept going for a while. That was funny.
I'm super excited to see. I don't know a good word. People are saying like it's gonna be a gaming renaissance, but I think it's more like it's gonna be cool to see older games come out and new people play them. I don't know. Classic WoW was such like a good experience for anyone in that time.
Yeah. Alright, I was just
Whoa,
typing.
whoa! I'm not plat 5 yet.
Oh, not
I'm,
yet, not yet.
One game off, 2-1 right now.
Yeah, I don't want to give him. You don't want to get ahead of ourselves here.
I'm a rusty old man.
That's right. No, I think I'm almost sure that I'm gonna play like some classic WoW just for fun, because like you're in on it. You know, we could probably get like Roach in on it. Some other viewers would probably be in on it.
Sally really wants to play. I'm pretty sure.
Selling get in on it. I have some friends from Ohio that I used to play some League with and like go to the card shop and stuff with, and they want to get in on it. So it'd be a nice thing, I think, for the channel if we actually played a game that was like on the casual side every now and then. Of course, I'm still gonna stream League, you know, all the time at night, but you know, just being able to pop in there every now and then and just hang out, chill, run some quests or whatever would be fun.
The thing though is that Classic WoW is just such an experience of community that it fits into any type of streamer or YouTuber's content, because it builds that community with the streamer, because you can have that guild and everyone's always talking, always looking for people to help on quests and in raids and dungeons. That's why I love that game. I don't love current WoW because you can't do that anymore. It's like, oh, it feels like League, because you just queue up, you don't know anyone unless you're really high elo, and then you don't talk to anybody.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty rough. Huh. Damn, they got quite a team over there. Might try out the old Janna again. That was pretty fun.
The Tempest is at your command.
Might pack an exhaust for the Whoa, they got something weird going on. Is it like Yi top lane or something?
Oh no, is this Yi Kale still in the game?
Not exactly, but
Yeah, I remember that monstrosity before I quit.
there's like the new things like Lulu, Twitch is kind of the similar thing. You'll put Lulu in the top lane and Twitch in the jungle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we ran into that a couple of days before the season was over. I agree, Lolly. Yeah, I played Classic WoW some, but I never got to do any like the end game raiding, and I think that would be pretty fun for me. And like, there's like just really long like epic quests, and you're just building up, and all these like fun raid tiers and different environments. And just the world is so large. Like, there's so many different zones and personality to the zones. I think it'll be a ton of fun. And then, like, I played in Warlords. I haven't played any recent ones since then. I didn't mind the garrisons and stuff like that. Like, the lack of community was kind of lame, but I was really just in it for the raiding. And for me, it was kind of like League, where it's a little bit different, but where people just want to give up easily. You just couldn't get commitment from people. Like, I was trying to do Mythic raiding, and we did. I'm gonna get coin this time. You know, we'd get down like a couple of bosses, and then like it would just blow up. Eventually, like, the guild leader would freak out or something, and it wouldn't work. That was a couple of times, and then where you just like have people just not show up continually, and like everybody, no one wanted to be the B team, so you always had like just 20 raiders, and if somebody didn't show up, well, you just weren't raiding that night. So people didn't want to take random pugs either. I'm like, why not? Just let them roll on the loot. Who cares? I just want the boss to be dead if you pull in someone random. And
That's why I think the older types of games are just work out so much better because one, you have more slots to fill if you have 40 players to do a raid.
yeah,
But also it's because you have to rely on people on your server. If it's all just connected and you don't share resources with other servers, you can't invite other players, you get to know who you're playing with.
yeah.
In
I mean, in Mythic, that was one thing is you couldn't have people from other servers, but that was kind of distinct, and you had to have at least 20. I mean, compared with like my Burning Crusade, like when we were raiding, you know, Black Temple and all that stuff. Like we had the 18 of people that were there most nights, but people would miss for whatever reason. But we had a squad of like kind of the, you know, quote unquote B team people too, and they were fine with that. Because we would help them run Karazhan and Gruul's Lair and some of that other stuff. Like I would do like an after party raid with them where I would go help them out and give them all that gear, and we'd play arenas with them and do other quests and just joke around and have fun. Then that way, if we're missing some people, we could just pull in someone from that, and it was fine. We didn't have to miss a raid day. It's like, yeah, we'd be behind a little bit in DPS, but we could still do it, you know?
Yeah, well, it's also because older content was more, what do you call it? I don't know the word for it right now. But like, you do old content and you still feel rewarded for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Because
right
that was the
now,
thing,
if you do anything below what you, it's like a chore to do it. You have to do it or else you fall behind.
Exactly. And, yeah, and people, you just get such marginal benefits for like doing, because you can just like back then if you had some sweet looking tier 5 or something, like you were baller walking around town, you know, not a lot of people on the server would have it, and so people would say, yeah, I want to raid with you any chance I get, even if I'm on the B team, because I might get a chance to get some of this loot or work my way into the rotation.
I think when most, it was like you were saying with the mythic stuff.
Yeah.
There's just too many like raiding modes. Like I liked it when I never raided.
Yeah.
But if I had to raid, it would be, well, like I never raided back then. I raided in Legion, but
Yeah.
like, back then it's like one raid mode, and you don't need to stress about doing the same raid 2-3 times just to get gear upgrades to do the harder version if you wanted to.
That was
It
the same
just-
thing too, is there's kind of burnout there because it's like, okay, I had to run, you know, heroic, whatever, 30 times before I got this geared up, but now in Mythic they have a couple of different mechanics, but I'm still the same bosses, still the same
Still
zones,
same gear, just
Yeah.
different color.
different color, same gear, different stats, whereas back then, yeah, there was only one mode, and it was cool when you got to go in there and try out those bosses for the first few times. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it wasn't as accessible to everybody, but when you got into it, it was cool. I don't know.
I don't think like the hardest, like raiding should be the hardest content you do. It's like ranked in League. Not everyone wants to do it. Not everyone wants to get to the highest point.
Yeah.
But you get rewarded if you do that. You get skins, or you know, you have a border that makes you feel cool. It's the same thing with raiding. You get a tier piece, and then you eventually complete the set, and you have a full cool look that you have exclusively to your class.
Yeah.
And now it's more like, okay, you can have the lower quality version, but still the exact same look, just a different color.
Yeah. Exactly. I think they just want, I mean, one thing that, I don't know, like what they're trying to do is make all the content available for everybody, because if it's only like a certain percentage of people are getting access to this content, like why are they developing it? Whoa, what?
Whoa, that was well played. I didn't even get the heal.
Nah. But anyways, yeah, I think Classic will be fun, and there's just so much stuff to just keep you busy for so long, even if you don't raid. So many, like, fun quests and sort of in-game things you can be doing.
I should have healed first, and I would have been completely fine.
With
Feels bad.
ease.
Yeah, it's all good. He caught me a little off guard, too. It's like that level 3 tower, or like run through the tower gank was spicy. I'm gonna go by. Where's the Shy from? Isn't the Shy from Korea?
As you wish.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think he's a Korean import.
Yeah, the PvP ranking sounds pretty cool too. I didn't do a lot of PvP back then, but that's one thing that a lot of people are hype on too. I kind of wish they would like bring in like, because I always wanted to play the monk, but there's no way they would do that, like change around some gear sets and things, but that's fine. I mean, I'll probably play priest. There's a lot of down ranking of spells, and mana management seems to matter a lot more, so I think that'll be pretty fun.
Which is weird that people dislike that, because it adds like an extra depth of character rather than just having your max ability just spamming it over and over again.
Yeah, exactly.
As you wish.
I think that's cool.
Who knew you get to be paid for knowing your class and knowing what to do?
That's right, so just spamming buttons. I mean, the healing, like, in Mythic rating was, and even some of the heroic stuff early on before you get some gear was challenging at times, but... Yeah, I think that does add an extra layer of complexity. I like that the items, one thing that I really like too, is there's so many like cool, weird items, especially like trinkets, where the eye level doesn't necessarily, like, you don't always just pick the best eye level item. Like, you actually have to think about it, in which situation you want certain things in, at least from a healer's perspective. And I think that's spicy and cool that there are certain items that just have very unique properties.
I feel like eye level kind of ruined a lot of things.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, let's not even think critically about which type of stats our champ needs or like what the situation is. Let's just go with best eye level. Oh god.
Oh! No.
Dude, this camp is real. Holy. Her W did like 300 damage.
The jump of skill level of players is kind of interesting here.
Yeah.
So when does Aatrox become a good jungler?
I
He hasn't
know.
ganked a single lane and he's level 6.
Yeah. He is up like 20 CS. I don't know. This Kha'Zix is doing a pretty good job of being like really sneaky. I'm a little more concerned about that E being 3 in 1 top lane. E is just such a toxic champ. Like, he's bad a lot of the time, but he's just like, he's too like feast or famine. Like, when he's really good, he's ridiculous in solo queue, and then when he's bad, he's just hot trash. Single player.
Oh no, this guy likes his PvE.
Yeah, dude hit me with the W there. I mean, that's true, 99, where like people can look up quests and stuff, but I think it'll still take a while to get stuff done, and I think that makes it feel more rewarding. Like, one thing I've heard about current WoW that I haven't really played it, but in terms of, oh god, I got exhausted.
Oh my god.
Oof. Damn, she almost killed me. Yeah, maybe should have let it go. Zion, I'm not letting you reset your gold, buddy. You're just gonna die to E again.
I feel like saying vanilla WoW is cookie cutter is a little strange, because the skill builds alone, sure, people are gonna cookie cutter, everyone does, if they want to be better, but the average WoW player is gonna play WoW the way they want to and have choice, which is cool.
Yeah.
If you have choice in a video game, it doesn't matter if there's cookie cutter builds, because other people are gonna experiment with other things,
Yeah.
no matter how old the game is.
I mean, some of the hybrid builds do get kind of shafted, but whatever. I don't know. I think it'll be a hit definitely for the first few months, and I think it'll probably extend beyond it because I mean the biggest thing is kind of what Queen X said is the community. I feel is just being engaged in that community is something that's really cool, and that's like something you get in an MMO that you can't get when you're playing a single player game, you know. And so.
Upon the wind.
Huh. I mean, I've heard that you could just get like a random drop that's like as good as like a raid drop or something. And that's one thing I didn't like about Warlords 2 is those little missions or whatever you could do. You could get items that were like you'd get one per week that was actually higher than the current raid tier you were doing. So you could be doing heroics and still get a mythic drop. Which I think if you're getting something that's equivalent to mythic gear, you better be doing something damn crazy to get it, like a really high arena rating or something else that's challenging.
Like right before I quit the new expansion of WoW. Oh, I guess we gotta go mid.
Yeah, I guess we gotta.
This is might be an
rough.
open.
Yeah.
But right before I quit, I ended up getting a piece of gear. It was a weapon actually. That was the equivalent of a heroic piece of raid, which only came out a week ago.
Yeah.
So imagine a raid being out, and you already get a heroic piece from a quest that required you to do 5 dungeons. Do 5 dungeons, get a heroic piece of raid gear. How's that feel good for anyone?
Yeah. Facebook or WeChat, I don't really use those that much. I mean, we have a Facebook page for the channel, but I usually just use it to announce when I'm streaming. I don't know what WeChat is, so I don't really use that. If you want to ask me any questions, it's probably best just to leave a comment on a video, because I do look at all the comments on videos. Or you can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com.
Breathlessly.
They banned the ice cream man in your town, Aaron? Because they didn't like the sound. That's pretty funny.
With ease.
I didn't think Yi beat tanks prior to Blade of the Rune King.
In harmony.
I don't know how the Scion went 0-3 in lane before any items. That is, oh my god, dude, relax. Jesus, man.
He flashed that wall, right? I'm getting close enough to you to do that.
No!
Upon the wing.
Don't snipe me, Kaisa, please. She's going to. She's trying.
I mean, you're talking with me right now. I don't know what you mean you want to join me. Yeah, I needed to announce on Twitter that I was streaming tonight too. I'm really bad with keeping up with that stuff. Like, I'm so busy. I have like 5 different email addresses I have to constantly watch, and then the channel, and then trying to keep up with so many different platforms. Basically got like 4 jobs.
upon the wind.
Teaching family channel dissertation, and I don't even keep up with really one of those at all in my dissertation. I just don't have time to, unfortunately, chat on like 20 different platforms. Like I said, you can leave a comment on the video, or you can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com, and I'm usually pretty quick to respond to those. Yeah, I figured that was a Chinese thing. The WeChat, I've never heard of it.
As you wish.
Oh my god.
Champion's so stupid. Like, she just dashed onto me, then I clear her, and then she flashes back on me. I guess we traded, and I got all of her stuff.
She even involved her E really fast.
Yeah. I should have just run immediately. I wasn't sure if Aatrox's gonna be able to take her alone.
I left because I thought Rakan was staying
Swift.
or near.
Yeah. He's starting to become a problem for sure. Get him, I wonder?
Could
Swiftly.
potentially deal with him.
What? Oh, okay. Probably got this warded.
Oh, gold. Let's go.
That's true, Real Lord. Yeah, it's gonna be your current rank. They have some kind of armor or something. I'm gonna have to look and see exactly what that is. But it will reflect how you did last season. But they are focusing more on your performance in the current season with the border. But they're gonna have some kind of armor. I don't think it's something you actually wear. It's like some icons or something. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. Like, what's up with that?
Oh wait, you started your current rank this season?
You don't start at your current rank. Your border reflects what your current rank is. You still have to do placements.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, the 1 year I don't hit diamond and stay diamond. Well,
Okay.
hey, I mean, comebacks. They're happening.
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, Janna's game
Ice is
really well.
Dice is getting a little greedy. He's taking it a little too far. Suiciding for tower damage.
With ease.
I can reset him later, potentially, too, after his alpha. I've got exhaust.
Khan's eating all my W's, so I can't even snare her.
Whoa.
I don't think it's the worst thing.
He's going pretty hard.
I snared him. Good.
Still got exhaust.
Yeah, I'm still down to fight.
As you wish.
Ori!
Swiftly.
Okay. See you, friend. Oh, he has Nimbus Cloak, huh? Leprechaun, that's interesting. Right down the E. Okay. That's worded.
They're gonna have 2 Infernals
just
on
get that.
Hyperscalers.
You're not gonna get it, dude.
Upon the wind.
Definitely an uphill battle this game. Finally got rapid fire. I'm actually pretty even with her, even though I'm like 60 CS down.
Yeah.
The storm approaches.
I'm just a longsword down. Get an auto on one of them. Oh. What are you doing, dude?
Just trolling.
Shut down.
Pushing all 3 lanes, too.
With ease.
Whoa, what?
Enemy has been slain.
So stupid. It's like Alpha Strike dead, 1000 damage.
Jesus. What is that damage?
Uh-huh.
Could potentially Baron, actually. Yeah. This is our win condition this game.
That's right. Our win condition is the classic 1 and 8 top lane.
I'm halfway there.
We could do it, maybe.
I'm starting it.
What's up, Bojan? Yeah, it's the old 2-item Yi one-shot off of something that should be a DPS build. It's like a burst build.
I don't know. It's pretty unlucky that our jungler doesn't want to do the objective.
Oh my! Why? Can't we? That's probably it. They're gonna get there off that.
Enemy has been slain. Shut down. Aced.
I don't think so. I mean, right? Aatrox wasn't there.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Alright, this is where the flame comes in. Old clean. This guy. Does he have a negative win rate?
Put that flame in there.
He's lucky he has a 53% win rate. That's gonna go in.
Yeah, I think we had a chance before everybody dove the Zion. I mean, I was kind of like, okay, if he kills him, but then Rakan, like, Syndra's ult gave her like a 1000 shield, and then Rakan added added on another 1,000 shield. Janna is pretty fun. Who needs direct nerfs? Oh. Yi? Well, they're nerfing Rage Blade next patch pretty hard. I think that will be a part. No, I'm not going to report anybody. Everyone's just making bad plays. I mean, I followed that up too. Like, I didn't have to go in there and die. We all got caught by the Orianna. It was a big game. She got like a 3 or 4 person game.
Your turret has been destroyed.
As you wish.
Well, I mean, he did just admit to account sharing, but whatever.
Shall transcend.
I mean, their team just had so much threat. Like, if any of those people get fed.
You call them out for their shit and immediately, oh, it's my friend's account.
That's right.
Oof. If you want to know why it's Diamond Flame, it's because it is. As an ex-Diamond player, I could tell you, we've said much worse.
I wasn't even reading a chat. I don't know or care. I mean, everybody, I think, had a bad game.
Yeah,
I don't think
definitely.
anyone was, like, doing well. I thought we had a chance to come back in if we didn't dive that tower. Or if we, like, went for the Baron, like, I don't know. We had some chances. But, you know, I got caught up too much, too. Well, it's not just that he farmed up. Like, he farmed the Scion in lane. He killed him, like, 5 times in the laning phase and took his tower. I still think we could have maybe dealt with that. But I mean, we had some sequences in there. We had like 3 to 5 minutes where we were winning most of the major fights. Where Aatrox was going in and just like pounding that Orianna, and I was like healing and shielding through it, and like we definitely had a path to victory. And you know, Jen could still, you know, fight the Kai'Sa with a little bit of help. Hey, thanks, Football Stud. Yeah, Janna's a lot of fun. I mean, she's my most played champion historically. I haven't played her a lot this season. I didn't do so well when I did play her. But I just haven't played her in a while. I was breaking it out. I know a lot of people like Janna, so we're trying her out. I still think... I wonder if we won or... I think we're like, what, 1-2 with Janna or something tonight? I don't know. Maybe we're 0-2. I don't remember. But she does feel a little bit better than...
No, 1-1.
We're 1-1? Okay. She does feel a little bit better than I thought she was going to feel, and I know they buffed her W or something recently, but... I mean, Nami not being around, like, she's pretty good against, like, tanks. She's pretty good with and against tanks, and historically, tank meta has been the most prominent meta, I think, most of the time. Like, assassins usually come back in the summer at some point, but, like, the beginning of the season and end of seasons are usually tank metas. This season was different. That's part of why Janna's been so strong.
The only exception being when Black Cleaver used to stack.
Yeah, it's true. There's that little Cleaver meta. I mean, there have been a couple of metas where certain items are ridiculous and assassins come back, but This has been the longest prolonged assassin meta. I think like assassins have been really good since like patch like 8.8 or something like that. So they've had a good, you know, 15 patch run here. There are still some tanks that are legit in other lanes, but I think it's a relatively balanced meta. It's just, it's hard to have assassins and tanks both be viable in the same meta. Sadie, what's going on? What are you trying to do? Yeah, she feels pretty good. I think removing well, right now I don't think they're removing bone plating. I don't know, in the PB I think they're removing chrysalis now is what they've been talking about. Like changing bone plating to where like the shield only lasts for 1.5 seconds or something. I think they are definitely nerfing the resolve tree. So that might prove favorable for things like Janna or Nami.
I'm actually gonna ban Kaisa. I don't want to play her, nor do I want to see her.
Get her out of here. How do you feel if I ban Lucian?
Go for it.
You don't have the heart for this.
I kind of like the goofy bot lane meta where people are playing a bunch of different picks down there too, but that's like the most hated meta.
I can't say I would be a fan if I had to play Heimerdinger bot lane.
It's true.
Sounds like a nightmare.
I decide what the tide will bring.
Yeah, the metrics on my channel pretty much dropped off a cliff. It was like that patch. There are several things, but it's like that patch and sort of Fortnite and just all the bad publicity for League in the summer. It's like back in May, we were consistently getting like 180 to 220 concurrent viewers every night. And then drifting down to about like 100, like 90 to 100. And then I don't know what we're back up to. We're kind of slowly starting to climb a little bit back up. What is it right now? We have been getting close to like 120 or something. Yeah, we're at 102 now. 112, 102. So kind of get back up there a bit, and then like daily channel views are like 50% down or something. It was like used to get like 7,000 views a day, and now it's 3,500-ish. So that's like not all whatever, but I don't think it's because I was still like lower plat at the time, because the season before that I was plat, you know, all season. The same kind of thing, right? Between like plat 4 and plat 2 most of the season, with a couple of runs around plat 1. And viewership goes up, you know, whenever I'm getting closer to diamond and plat 1, but not that much of a dramatic swing. Part of it too was like I did have a video that was like really popular, my one trick video that has like, I don't know, over 100,000 views or something, and that was probably driving a lot of traffic to the channel. It just somehow like caught momentum, and everybody was watching it. But I don't know. So that meta was fun, but that meta was also like really bad for the game, I think, in the way they tried to handle that. I know a lot of people would kill somebody to get like 90 viewers on their stream, but to go from like 180 to 220 down to that is a little on the rough side, but whatever, just keep going. What is it saying? I'm you, daddy, son.
Obviously, the time I let Pike through. Come on, man.
Yeah.
See, I think League would do a much better job view-wise if we just let certainly T not make champions anymore. Just push them on the other side. Stop
That is
giving these
something, too,
champions
where-
overloaded kits.
Why do people hate Joey? Did certainly T make Pike also? I don't remember.
I don't know, but he loves his mobility and crazy-ass kits. I don't know, man.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn.
People and their
Ooh,
air.
okay. Okay. Whoa, what? They're all split up and invading.
Come on, Talon, not like this, man. And then Victor's dead.
Oh my god. Good times, good times.
Saved my life.
Minions
The
have
old pony
spawned.
double kill.
Bear me, dude.
My people are counting on you.
I'm trying to hit my season high here, Plat 5. Give me a break. This is my last game. If I lose, I have to do promos again.
Feel breath. We are all tied to the ocean.
Can't say I'm too happy about this lane.
Bronze move. Yeah.
Quit flopping around.
Oh yes, Pike. Go in when your AD's warding.
What I want to see.
So I already know this game's gonna be a fiesta.
Swim against the current.
I mean, it's solo queue. It's gonna be a fiesta. It's a given. Harassing Pike though. Stick that on Misfortune.
I'll take spell shield in a second. I just want to. Oh. Pike, dude, what are you doing?
Oh! Whoa!
He's back, boys!
That's right.
He's putting these kids through school!
That's right. Welcome to class.
All that just for it to be even for our junglers.
Hey, I'll take it.
There's always another way.
Hey, thanks, Aaron. Ernie holding it down.
We'll see my home.
Oh no, Hair Cream got that Predator. Can't wait for him to chase me at Mach 7. It's gonna be great.
I need Focus Ezreal to come back to Viewers Night. That was a fun night of interactions between Aaron and Focus there. Like his radio voice.
Quit flopping around. There's always another way.
I'm gonna play on the safe side till 6. I just don't want to get too
Don't wanna
wrecked
get
by
heck roomed.
Hecarim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Damn it, I was
Is
just
it about
saying
the waste-
Victor's doing alright up there.
Yeah.
He gets so low.
Pure as the tides.
How does Sion even catch you as Victor? Without his ult.
I don't think you want that question answered.
He literally just walks at you.
Yeah, sick.
I can wave you.
But how come that didn't bounce to you?
How's that range? You can't bounce it off of allies, it has to go to enemies. And then back to
Yeah.
ally. Yeah, I should have healed myself, but I was thinking maybe you could all in the misfortune, but it was
Well,
miscalculated.
Yeah, I wasn't a little too confident there. As the trend's been going, their junglers really despise us.
swim against the tide.
Jackson Bomby, is that? Oh, I guess he's going now. They Cinder Hulk, yeah.
So does he regain health when he's in fog?
Yeah, he does. Quite a bit of health. Feels like he gains all of his health back. Yeah, whenever he goes invisible, either in a bush or with his own ability.
An ally has been slain.
We are all tied to the
Greed.
The ocean will sweep them away.
What?
I don't have any mana. Oh my god, Prof. Is that him? Oh my god, dude. What a master. The confidence to walk back because he knows he's gonna live. Oh my god.
We did end up getting a trade out of it, so I guess I'll take that.
Yeah. I scale way better than her too, which is nice. Yeah. I just had to use my last bit of mana on the wave prior, so I couldn't ult you out.
That's all good.
People in their air.
Should get her now. Oh my god, what a bro! He gives me the kill?
Hey, what's up, Tahm? What's my opinion on Orianna? Not as support. I don't know. I'll have to look at the numbers. I feel like she's a type of champ where if you're pretty good on her, you can make her work in almost any meta. I don't think she's super dominant right now. I don't think she roams well enough and faces off against assassins. She's a very good sort of defensive pick. Oh my god.
Super unlucky
Just
there.
so fast. So yeah, I don't know, probably tier 2, tier 3. I mean, she's probably in the top 10 mid laners if I thought about it, maybe. I don't know.
We are all tied to
I'm dying way too much this game. Like, it's so hard against something like a Hecarim when they get ahead. He just runs me down. Probably gonna have to
I got
end the game.
Stormrazor, so I'm like extremely strong.
Okay.
real breath.
Alt and flash ready too.
I maybe should have just gone Glacial at the start. I can do Zeke's. Like,
Oh, we can fight this. Oh my god. That is... That's my bad.
Enemy double kill.
and there's Hecarim anyways. So.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the execute, so I just wasted my spell shield.
My people are counting on me.
I know.
Let me get a sweeper.
They're wasting for, or racing for tower.
Yeah, I just think like right now most of the assassins are better, although she's okay into assassins. She's up there.
Beckons.
Shut down. Killing spree.
Alright, I gotta hold mid or he's gonna get it. Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude, get out of here. What?
You should be able to straight, maybe?
One more tower shot. He doesn't even have an item. He's got like a sheen, and he can still just like dive me under tower, 100 to 0. I know he had a little bit of help from Orianna, but like not that much. That's what's like. There's just too much damage for enchanters. It's really frustrating because I really like enchanters. Historically, I play them the most, and I know people on the channel like enchanters. I mean, that's like the most pure support kind of class, but it's not even like a single champion. It's like everything.
I like how you say that, they're immediately just chasing you down just to blow you up.
Yeah. All game.
Talon just DC. What? Thank you. I still have heal up.
Okay.
Come on, hair cream. Oh.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Play games.
People and their air.
No. Victor's starting to get back into the bot lane.
Oh.
There's always another way.
This Heck's a menace.
Oh yeah. Heckram, I think, is really underestimated right now. I feel like he's pretty bad early, but you know, if you start off with 2 kills, like, he just, it's so hard to deal with.
Hex is always going to be my favorite, what do you call it, underplayed champion. I remember season 7 just spamming like 13 games of Hecarim to get back into Diamond. Just top lane Hecarim with Ignite TP.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to abuse. And this is when you could get the home guard buff on your boots, so you just sprint out of the gate. Word here.
Well, yeah, I know that people are going to be targeting me, but there's, like, I could not get out of a lot of these plays because Hecarim dives me towers.
Surf's up, bro.
That's right.
Oh.
Like, what's the counterplay to that? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm complaining about. Not that, like, they are, they're making a mistake by targeting me or whatever. I think that's how you should play it, but this is why enchanters aren't played a lot right now. It's because there's too much damage. I mean, Hecarim's not even, like, as much of a common pick as a lot of different stuff out there. I just gotta finish this, I guess, because I'm already committed to it.
Ride
We'll
upon
get
the waves.
Glacial. I mean, the counter is you pick a champion that is tankier, or that has more mobility to get away from him. Are there any tanky healing supports? Not really. That would probably be pretty overpowered. Like Tarek, I guess. But he pays for that with, like, a severe lack of mobility.
Sure. The seas are rising.
Yeah.
An enemy
Nice.
Where Hecarim is.
I see.
He's coming for me, dude.
Probably.
Yeah. Come get red. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's probably.
No. There, thank you.
And I played Tarek a lot early on in the season. It's not that I don't like him, it's that he's actively been nerfed, like, really hard in the preseason because he was a key member of the degeneracy mid lane. where you have like the mid laner farming everything. I mean, they just hit him so hard.
That's
He got,
probably
like,
popped.
30 extra seconds on his ult level 1, and they took like 50 damage off of his E. And they nerfed tier. I mean, I could maybe try him out again at some point. It's just like, right now everyone's so mobile that it's just so much Clown Fiesta. You know, Tarek really wants a lot of like stationary people to sit still in a 5-on-5 team fight so he can ult and get everybody.
Like we're so much ahead CS wise.
Yeah.
On everyone, and we still can't
Okay, Aaron.
force a fight.
Thanks for coming out. Yeah, it's true. I think we can come back in. Hecarim is really the only person we can hold.
Yeah, as long as we get into a team fight scenario, I don't think Hecarim should be able to kill me.
He's gonna go downhill from here. He's really kind of strongest at his first couple of items. Oh god. He missed him. He's probably circling back around. Yeah, Terry got nerfed real hard. I mean, I can go look and see. And it was for mid lane Terry too. It wasn't even for support Terry. Like, that's what feels bad. Sona had much health. No, Sona has some of the least health of any champ.
If not the worst health pull in the game.
Yeah, because she's like very, very strong. Dead?
What is happening?
I don't know. Everyone's diving. Somehow nobody died. I don't. That's a miracle.
I'm gonna place my pink around Baron area. I think I might go there soon.
Sona's like definition of high risk, high reward support. She's very slow, has no mobility. I mean, I guess her E kind of speeds her up. You know, low stats, but her auras and her Q are really good. And I'm coming over here. Nice, there we go.
That is so easy.
So Sona's great if assassins aren't in the meta. So if they nerf assassins, Sona will start becoming really good. You can still kind of make her work, because she has really good harass in game, but she also has really good scaling. She has some of the best scaling of any support in a team fight. Pretty much, if you have a Sona that's on 2 items and everyone's grouped up as 5 and the fight lasts longer than 5 seconds, you're usually going to win if somebody doesn't get picked off immediately. Just like if she gets off 2 of those W's, it's like a total of like, I don't know, I did the math in the Sona guide. I mean, and they have nerfed her a little bit since then, but I don't know if that guide was pre or post, like, mid-season nerf. But I guess that was early season nerf. But yeah, I mean, it's like the equivalent of like almost 2,000 or like 1,500 health or something per W, which is on like a 2,000 or a 2-second cooldown.
We are all tied to the ocean.
Might sneak Baron. No, never mind.
Right. Well, I shut him up for a second, but got him. Oh my god.
Prop. He's just a maniac with those bubbles, dude. Yeah, give me that. I want one of these. Yeah, just real quick. Wait, just come back real quick. I need to talk to you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, come back here. Uh-oh. Oh! No! Get away from me, you brute! Oh.
Bubbles on point.
Proc just turning into Superman when the promos are on the line.
That's right. Can't do it for my own promos, but damn it, we can do it for CleanX promos.
The oh so special plat promos. Watch out, boys. It's coming.
It is a big deal to a lot of people. It's just, you know, CleanX and I have been through this, down this road like a million times.
For us, well, I don't know. I'm a cockier person than Prof. Surprisingly, just plat feels like silver to me.
Yeah. Sometimes I can see how people can get that confused.
I have ult and everything. I'm still. Yeah, come for me, dude.
Whoa!
Hey, horsey.
Swim against the current.
Oh, lad. I'm just a monster out here, boys!
Oh, I didn't even see the Jax coming in. That's interesting.
The song of the sea.
And people were wondering why I like the Zekes. I just don't want to get one-shotted by the Hecarim, so I had to go off the beaten path a bit here. It's still okay as Nami. Like, you have a pretty low cooldown ult, and you know, you can hold people still so they can keep auto-attacking. Zeke's buff. Yeah, I don't know what I can do about that, bro. Hopefully he gets
You
out.
should be good. Yeah, it's good.
Oh no, wrong way.
There's always
It's just ARAM now.
Yeah, except they have everyone there and we don't.
All our side waves are shoving towards them.
Yeah.
Good idea to clear it, but they rather ARAM.
we are all
Requires macro, man. That's no fun. Fight, fight, fight. What would you think about rolling in Classic WoW?
Warrior like every other expansion, or
Nice. I fit in well then, but it's pretty so
oh, unlucky for me. Oh, my mobility. They're gonna get burned. Maybe we trade in hit for it? No, never mind. Wait, Talon was running mid and they just ran past him to
I think
kill
he
us.
was hiding in the jungle. He was like farming their jungle or something when that happened, and then he just rotated middle.
Our junglers on the opposite side of the most important objective on the map. Why am I not surprised?
They might give it up. I don't know. No, they're still on.
He still has ult, so. Oh, he healed.
Ult is there?
No, no, no. Wait, steal it! You smite! He doesn't have smite! You monkey.
Yeah. Should have had our flank warded better. I'm not even sure how Ekram got over there because I had the river warded. I guess he just took a really bizarre path.
Can get red.
Man, I kind of miss the redemption locket in Genius Hunter days when supports were good early on. That was great. Have a redemption locket like every 45 seconds or something. Having your sweeper was up every like 20 seconds with zombie wards. I remember I used to get like 110 wards in a lot of games off of the zombie wards. Oh man, that was great. That was when I almost got to Diamond. That's when I got to Platinum when I was in that meta. Supports were super high impact.
Ride upon the waves.
They're all stacking armor now. We don't have any AP on the Victor to
Has been slain.
cut through, really.
Enemy killing spree.
This actually is getting harder.
Yeah.
Story's just scaling super hard, making up for MF.
Jackson theory should start getting pretty good. That was just like a really terrible fight. I mean, that was basically a 3v5 and we got flanked.
That should be good. Definitely good. Easiest game of my life.
Has been slain.
See? The AD and the support just need to play frontline for our team to come. Who knew?
Right.
Still hear the song of the sea.
Go.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We'll be up soon. I think we can.
Should be able to get at least one. Oh. Just hit this, please. No!
Resets.
No! Shouldn't get anything more than a tower.
Misclick.
Oh. Easy jukes.
People in their air.
That's exactly right, David. I agree with that. Yeah, split pushing as a jungler is usually kind of a head scratcher.
There's
I mean,
always
Jax
another
is a good splitter, but he's also a pretty good duelist and flanker. Like, if he gets a flank with that stun. And he just scales ridiculously hard, so...
And if he has an ADC, that gives him more movement speed to stick on the back line. It's
That's
even
right.
more
So, I kind of see
valuable.
Jax jungle, but... And I guess if Baron's not up, you do have the split option. Or if you have Baron, if you already have Baron, you could split. But I agree, you're definitely losing some of their power. I mean, the thing for Jax is he's so weak in the early game, I think, that having him jungle sort of compensates for that. Potentially. But yeah, you can't go do that. Like, you can't go split with Baron up, or you shouldn't. But yeah, if you already have Baron, or it's just not on the map, you know.
Stop playing ARAM, dude. Just come top.
flopping around.
Like, I don't understand. We leave mid open. They have to push against supers, and we force tier 2 top.
The problem is they
Tahm
have a
forces
better,
tier 1.
yeah, wave. Yeah, if Jax goes there, we can do it. You're right.
Sure.
In theory, they're just a little ahead of us on the push. Is the problem.
Yeah.
But once we get this over river, then yeah, we can race them. Flash immediately. I thought I could get the tower to lock it.
Okay with their lives. Oh, nice. So did I. Talon going for the end. He's too weak to do anything to the Nexus, though. Can he juke? Can he do anything here, folks? Doesn't have Sheen or anything important for damage. Does die for no reason.
Should have splashed me on the tower. He's moving a lot faster than I thought he was gonna move.
We need to stop messing around and get this last whisper.
I think maybe I got creep blocked or something by a minion there. I don't know.
Wait, Lord Dominic's doesn't do max health anymore?
No, they changed it to more armor pin now. It's like 35 armor pin or something.
Riot, what are you doing to this class?
I don't know. Like nobody gets the armor pin stuff pretty much. Although in this game, I think that it definitely makes sense.
I guess it'd be a little too strong with the Infinity Edge.
Probably, yeah. They might be on Elder, but whatever, we can trade him. Other have Baron.
Yeah, we just finished the push.
They are nerfing the Baron minions, I think, in the preseason.
That's a little silly. Shouldn't get punished for playing objectives like that.
Minions are what's crazy. Why, dude?
The enemy's inhibitor.
Wait on Talon.
An ally has been
And
slain.
go clear top real quick. Actually, never mind. Victor's going.
I can get another item here, and it's fine. We can just chill for a second. It does scale off of total armor now, and not just bonus armor, which is something the chat's pointing out that they changed. So it does cut through like Sion's base, 100 armor.
Yeah, let me just cleave everything. Oh. Oh! Get him, Victor. Slow him. Get him, champ. Platinum!
What's up, Mr. Magpie?
Only took getting almost half the team's kills.
Take it.
Oh. God, Silver's pretty fun to play.
Yeah. You get a lot of
I was just
ability
I was hitting Scion with W's and just watching all their team die.
Oh yeah. Sadie, what are you doing?
That damage meter.
Hey, thanks, Oscar.
I should have prepared a speech. I wasn't expecting to hit platinum.
Now I'm in promos for the coveted Plat 3.
Oh boy.
See these graphs here.
Oh no, they're flaming this poor MF, dude.
Casual 50,000. Hell yeah. Alright, well, I think I have to roll out, unfortunately, but that's a good place to stop on. That was a nice, sort of tough, hard-fought game. Felt like it was a comeback, even though I thought we were doing really well. I died a ton early on to the horse, but I thought we came out of it pretty well. I mean, Nami still feels pretty good. Janna actually felt pretty good too. Maybe I could experiment and, you know, work them in more, especially if I have a duo. If they've got Maple or Roach or something like that, maybe we can break that in. But anyways, all right, GG's, man.
GG's.
Hope I'll catch you around sometime soon.
Yeah, man. Throw back to the good old days of the grind.
That's right. Get our grind on. All right, dude. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.
You too, man. Take care.
All right, that's going to be it, everybody. Sorry, it's a little, not quite 4 hours today. We're at 3:47, but it's really late because I didn't get started till like 11 p.m. because my daughter hid my phone, like I said at the beginning of the stream, and I had an alarm set, but I just couldn't find it, and it was like tied up in these sheets, and I couldn't hear it. An averted throw. I mean, we were pretty far behind early. Hecarim started 2-0 in the jungle, and then I died a couple of times in lane. I think Victor was like 0-2 or 0-3 top lane at one point. I don't know. It was looking sketchy, but we just kind of outscaled them. And once they couldn't burst Sivir anymore, like with my heal and peel, and I did hit some good bubbles that game. I'll give myself that. I'll give myself credit for that. So I died too much, but I did hit some good bubbles. Yeah, Nami's pretty legit. I mean, if they tank, I still go to bed. Like, I talk about going to bed at 4, but like what happens is I'll stream till like 2, and then I stay up and like edit and post videos or respond to emails and comments and all that kind of stuff. Okay, thanks, Lev. Hope y'all have a good time over there, even though it's probably kind of cold and rainy at this point. I'm sure y'all can find some stuff to do. Washington is here. It's really pretty, nice place. So, anyways, we'll be back tomorrow around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully everyone will tune back in for that. We'll continue to hopefully climb back up with Kleenex. That was a good, fun time. And I'll try to see if I can have that guide ready, like the preseason guide, by tomorrow. And yeah, we'll get back at it. So thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you by next time.